We should be good to go. First of all, I want to say there should be a timestamp in the top pinned comment below. Ladies and gentlemen, today we're having that Take-Two investor stream. PlayStation stream also got confirmed, and we got a bunch of other stuff. And guys, I just want to quickly say that on the channel page, if you hop over on the channel page, we got SKizzle Reacts. That's my second channel. This is where we upload UFO and paranormal content. This is that channel where we talk about the benefits of not chasing that pom-pom. So definitely hit the subscribe bell on these channels, guys. But how y'all doing, man? It's been okay, not this. How y'all doing? It's been a minute, Chad. It's been a minute. We got PlayStation stream ended up getting confirmed. There are a bunch of videos that I wanna check out and show you guys as well. I also loaded up one of the conspiracy that we're gonna check out in just a little bit. We're gonna talk about Spider-Man 2 gameplay. We also have some current content for the second channel, and we also obviously gonna be having the Take-Two investor call. It is going down, boys. Miu, what's up? Dots, Mohammed, Yo Ali, what's up, man? Kaise ho Paji? Waze, no cap, what's up? D Money, I'm a Rockstar dev, and GTA 6 release in 2077. Yo, what are the odds they're gonna talk about GTA 6 today? What are the odds? Any of you believe they're gonna announce GTA 6 today? How y'all feel about it? So the stream is happening like very soon, okay? Give me your thoughts. One, if you believe it's gonna happen. Two, if you think it's not gonna happen. Where are you guys leaning? I would say the best case scenario, we might get an announcement, like a date announce for the trailer, or maybe like a release time frame. We're not gonna get a teaser, like we're not gonna get a trailer. We still gotta wait, ladies and gentlemen. But we might get a date announced, and that's what I wanna see, man. PlayStation Showcase is confirmed for May 24th, happening at 1 p.m. So I will shortly be live streaming, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, we got a huge we got a huge follow of the 1.52s. You seen the SM2 stuff? Yeah, man, I did tweet on Twitter as well. Let me actually pull up. I'll have a video on it. There's like a lot of news going down, so I don't know what video to make anymore, ladies and gentlemen. But I did post that 10 hours ago. I was alive and I was up, actually. Bruh. Yeah, man, 4:57 a.m. So basically they tweeted around like 4:04 a.m. So guys, SM2, how many of you guys are aware of SM2? It got bukakeo, dog. Like, Activision sent a legal notice to SM2 to be shut down completely. SM2 was essentially a fan project of putting together all the good Call of Duty games in one. Activision, dude, like that's what they like to do, guys. And it's such a yikes. It's like these people, okay, fans, they put their heart and soul for 2 years straight. Okay, and 2 years later, when the project was almost getting close to being done, Activision's like, nah, man, we gotta strike y'all ass, we gotta DMC y'all ass. It's like, dog, just let them know before, like 2 months in, okay? Let them know 2 months in. But and at the same time, I understand it's like Activision property, so it's you know what I mean, right? It's Activision's property. So it's something that I kind of expected as well. A lot of people kind of expected, but at the same time, you got plutonium and other stuff, which is a little bit different, I would say. But it is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. It is what it is, man. Yo, Dr. Indy, what's up, man? How you doing, brother? What is up, man? Probably no announcement, but maybe a name confirm. That's what I would label as announcement. Like announcement as in like small tease or a hint or date getting confirmed. For the trailer, for the reveal. SKizzle man, the man that never sleeps. Yeah, bro, I sleep very late, so I woke up early. So that's why I'm running low on brain cells right now. Man, we getting hit with bunch of news. We got Dreamcast guy. Hello, what's up, guys? It's Dreamcast guy here. If you can like this video and subscribe if you haven't already, we're gonna check this stream video out, guys. Activision. Okay, first of all, Activision sent a legal notice to SM2 to be shut down. PlayStation confirmed their stream, so that's number 2. That also means Wolverine gameplay, Spider-Man. Wolverine, that's like 50-50. I would say Spider-Man 2 gameplay 100%, man. Spider-Man 2 gameplay happening, man. And today we're having Take-Two live stream, so maybe some GTA 6 news. Like, I think it's overdue at this point. They confirmed GTA 6 over a year ago. Yo, Rob coming in with 2. What up, dude? Yo, thank you for the 2, man. Love you, man. Let me actually get some clown horn. Yeah, man, it's been a minute since we pulled the clown horns. So 2 2 for the 2, okay? You thank you, Rob. Love you, man. No mobile questions. Respect the Nah, man, don't chase the pom-pom, man. Let the pom-pom chase you. But yeah, man, gotta respect it, brother. A man has 2 needs, money and pom-pom, okay? So someone switched from honks and bumbleclutch to air horns. Yeah, I got you. Yo, Andrew, I got you. There you go, man. We bringing it back, bro. We bringing Kimmy, what up? Long time, man. Yo, Kimmy, how you doing, man? How's the wife and children? And Casio Garnu, I read your comment, KD23. Yo, man, come on, son. Like, stop saying those words, bruh. GTA 6 is never coming out, so I don't know why people are still talking about it. My dog, they actually confirmed it. Deadass, they confirmed it last year. Over a year ago, actually. They confirmed it. But I get it, I understand. Money and pom-pom, a man's 2 best friends. Yep, Logic, what up, dude? Yo, Roach, what is up, man? GTA 6 never happening. I wonder with the new features we might be able to RP lol, imagine. I mean, at this point, bruh, like GTA 6 RP better be lit, man. Yo, Fat Cat, I gotta shout out the homie Fat Cat, brother. GTA 6 will drop sometime as the PS5 Pro release. Can I get a big W for the homie Fat Cat? He has gifted so many memberships. It's absolutely insane. I appreciate you. And Fat Cat, you're gonna be getting that golden badge as soon as you're a member for 1 month, okay? So don't worry, okay? Like you're gonna get that golden verification on Twitter. Y'all motherfuckers gotta pay like 1,000. Here y'all gotta just pay like 5. You don't even have to be. It's like it's optional. But let's check out the drama, ladies and gentlemen. How y'all doing? Let's see. Sony revealed the next huge PlayStation showcase. Oh no.
Next week, and this is actually kind of insane. Let's take a look at which games are probably going to be there, when it is, and why it is an hour freaking long. Let's discuss. What's up, gamers? Dreamcast guy here. Hi, hope you guys are having a great day. I am absolutely losing it.
What?
Please.
What? Bro, he just changed the script. That's a fake video. He changed the script. He usually says, what's up, guys? It's Dreamcast guy here. Hi, hope you're having a great day. If you can like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. He says that. He never said that. What?
Please like this video and subscribe if you haven't already.
Bombocard!
Okay. Changing the script. Man is always wrong.
Ready? So first things first, here on Twitter, it's actually already immediately trending. People are kind of losing their minds because, hey, PlayStation Showcase is coming up next Wednesday, May 24th at 1 p.m. Pacific time. So I'm definitely going to be streaming this, but inside their actual post here, it says, hey,
I'm waiting for some like Xbox and Sony pony solid. And guys, okay, we need to discuss this immediately, all right? How y'all feel about the EU approving Microsoft deal right now? Y'all think W or L? Just let me know. In a nutshell, Call of Duty going to Xbox, W or L? After knowing Redfield, 30 FPS, Phil Spencer accepting defeat. Like, those suckers, they cannot even make a good game. Like, guys, come on, let's be real, okay? Let's be real. I feel like that they really need Call of Duty right now because they don't have games of their own. Starfield is the only big game they're gonna have, and I really hope that succeeds. But let's be real, man. 10 years of disappointment, dog. Like, I actually watched a video from Legacy Killa HD, and Phil Spencer has said every single year. I was actually shocked. He said every single year games are coming this year. 2014 he said that, 2015 he said that, 2016, 2017, 2018, every single year games are coming, new games. This is gonna be a big showcase, big year for Xbox. I feel like that Call of Duty is like, Xbox really need Call of Duty, otherwise it's gonna be looking very bad for Xbox. So I play on PlayStation, but if Xbox Call of Duty ever goes exclusive, I'll just get Xbox. It's not a big deal, but like, Xbox really needs Call of Duty, dog. They really need it, man. They need it, dog. They need it. They cannot make good games. Starfield, I hope that is 60 FPS. And 60 FPS is basically the bare minimum. The most important thing Starfield needs is the game being good and story being good and gameplay being good, right? That's basically what it needs. And like, for example, right, if Starfield turns out it's 30 FPS, yeah, there's gonna be outrage. Yeah, people are gonna like, but you could get 12 teraflops, most powerful console ever. Yeah, people are gonna meme, but at the end of the day, the best thing and the most important thing for Starfield is gonna be if it's good or not. If it's good, then you know what? Month after, people are gonna forget about 30 FPS, and people are gonna talk about how amazing Starfield is and how good it is, right? Let's pretend Sony didn't buy all their first party. Sony, here's the thing, man. They do buy, and this is why I'm saying, like, listen, if the deal goes through, I'm not against it. I'm not for it. I'm not against it. I'm like, bro, like, at this point, just let it be over, dog. Let's just talk about brand new games. Let's reveal new games. That's where I'm leaning towards. So let's just end it here. Whether the deal flops or it goes through, just end it. Let's get to the conclusion. I'm saying that's all I'm wanting. So but let's be real, Xbox needs Call of Duty, dude. Those suckers, they cannot make good games. They cannot make good games on their own, bruh. But with PlayStation, they buy some studios, but for the most part, PlayStation, Sony, they don't have the money, guys. Like, they cannot buy studios, damn it. They can only sign exclusive deals. And like, for example, right, like Call of Duty got marketing deals, like 1 year exclusive content. They're gonna have 1 year early mode on PlayStation. Like Sony, they don't have the guys. Let's be real. I play on the Sony ponies, but facts are facts, okay? Xbox, they cannot make good games, and Sony, they don't have the money. They don't have the money to buy studios, man. This is why they go down the route of buying like Japanese studios, because they got good morals. And let's be real, man. Elden Ring, I feel like that most of the Japanese games are now in this day and age. Man, Japan W, first of all, I gotta say. Japan as a whole, bro. W, dude. Like, they got some of the best disciplines, best morals. They don't cut the customers. And Japanese devs, I mean, shout out to the Japanese devs, man. Like, they make good games, bro. And PlayStation, most of the time, they buy those smaller studios or get deals with them. And I'm fully with the fact that Xbox can have first party games and PlayStation can have first party games, but third party, that's like, damn, son. Vinyl, how you doing, man? Turning 22 years old today. Yo, shout out to you, Jordan. Happy birthday, my guy. Redfall was like 5.5 or 6 in my book. Not god awful, but not a $70 game either. Redfall, honestly, bro, the idea with Redfall is very, very intriguing. It's I feel like the execution, obviously we all saw the execution was poor. They just needed more time, I guess. I know they delayed it, but imagine Redfall came out a year ago. You know, it was originally delayed, if I'm not mistaken. Starfield was delayed as well, right? I feel one in the chat of Redfall was delayed. I feel like it was delayed initially. Maybe I'm actually mixing that up with something else. The countdown is for the Take-Two stream, bro. For GTA 6, bro. Hopefully we get some GTA 6 news, man. Hopefully it's not like mobile games and copium and hopium and microtransactions. We're gonna get that Q&A today as well, so hopefully someone asks about GTA 6 as always. There's always one guy that asks about GTA 6 to Treyarch. Okay, this gameplay might be too much, actually. We cannot show that on YouTube. Yep. I cannot do that. Yeah, classic YouTube, man. I think it was. So yeah, Redfall idea was actually very good because there aren't many games out there on the market that has the same idea as Redfall or Redfall, you know what I'm saying? But like, dog, most powerful console ever, 30 FPS, 30. Y'all kidding me right now? Like, that is absolutely insane. Phil Spencer accepted defeat after apologized, so you already know how bad this has been for Xbox and for them, right? And listen, at the end of the day, I cannot blame Phil Spencer like fully. I know he's the head of Xbox, so he's gonna take oncoming traffic and whatnot, but let's be real, man. Suckers over at Xbox, bro, I feel like that Phil Spencer got played. I think he wants to have good games, but Bethesda and the devs they're just incompetent as hell. Like Call of Duty devs, they're incompetent as hell. So Call of Duty is basically on the verge of dying. It's not gonna die, but it's like declining right now. So much so that, guys, I cannot believe my eyes. Infinity Ward devs just came out today. You know how bad this has to be that today the Infinity Ward devs bend the knee? Those are some of the laziest devs ever. These devs are so stubborn, so incompetent. I wouldn't be saying these words, but facts are facts, man. Some of them has to be passionate, but not only that, they cut the SM2. This was the last hope for Call of Duty, right? You know what I'm saying? But today they accepted defeat. Infinity Ward devs accepting defeat by saying that classic map is coming to Modern Warfare 2 pretty soon. Ow! Bro, they screamed their tits off that we're not gonna do it. We're not gonna do it. And all of a sudden today they're doing it. You wanna know the reason? Because player base is declining. Nobody's liking Call of Duty anymore, except for the casuals. You want to just play once in a while, and that's basically what it is. So this is a plus. I like that W, but a little too late. Thoughts on this one, guys? W or L? Real quick, I would say W, but a little too late. And we got the homie Fat Cat. Yo, thank you for the 10 gifted memberships, man. You are literally killing it, bro. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you, brother. Thank you, man. I appreciate it, man. Rob Jones, thank you for the 2, and thank you for the 10 memberships. You literally gifted, at this point, hundreds. I believe 100 memberships. Such a hype, man. Either we get a trailer of GTA 6 this year or 2024. I'm leaning towards the trailer coming out by the end of this year. Actually. What's the countdown for the Take-Two investor stream? Hopefully some GTA 6 news, my guy. Addis becoming a member. Bowen, V Happy Few. We got Joe Bonkers. We got Dave. We got Justin. And who else? Doug, Mark, Kemi, Hego, damn, 22. I got you as well. Thank you, brother. Or in fact, Fat Cat got you. Yo, Fat Cat 9395. Can I get a W for the homie Fat Cat? Thank you, brother. Esther, how you doing, man? You have to be an oil prince, my guy. You have to be an absolute oil prince. So real quick, man, I don't know, man. I really hope going forward Activision and the devs listen to the player feedback, because at the end of the day, Modern Warfare 2, guys, like, listen, you know, bullshit aside, my bias or my subjective opinion aside, and your subjective opinion aside, Modern Warfare 2 on paper was supposed to be a banger, and they had a lot of the good ingredients though. Like, Modern Warfare 2 is actually a decent game, you know, on its own. It's a very good game. It had all the good aspect about it. Like, they got Warzone, right? I don't play Warzone, it's not for me, but hey man, a lot of people love it, so it is what it is, right? So Warzone, they got Warzone, right? Campaign, you know, multiplayer, Spec Ops, DMZ, they have a lot of the good stuff going on, but their incompetency and the fact that they were this lazy, 3 years, 3,000 devs, and all they do is not this but that, friendly UAV, y'all know what I mean, right? Guys, hopefully this is therapy for y'all, but damn, okay, that is insane that they said that we're not gonna change the mini-map, bro. Nobody likes classic map, bro, and now they are reverting the changes. Probably because player base dip, nobody like it, and yeah, man, as the homie one would be like, that's what Infinity Ward devs were doing back when Modern Warfare 2 came out, but now they're like, okay, we're not strong, we're not independent, we are gonna accept defeat, and we're gonna give you the classic mini map. You guys wanted that, right? I don't know, man. Is there a news for GTA 6? Yeah, very possible, very possible. We get it. What you think? 50-50, I would say. Yo, love y'all for 100 likes already. Wait, what? Yo, shout out to y'all, man. Thank you all for 100 likes already, man. Fat Cat and Rob Jones, thank you, brother, for the donations and becoming a member. Bro, I cannot imagine the Spider-Man 2 gameplay. And yeah, let's actually talk about this one. So we're getting Spider-Man 2 gameplay, 100%, even though they don't say it. Did they actually say that? I'm pretty sure they will. Even if they don't, let's be real, we're gonna get it, dude. Yeah, they never, I don't think they mentioned Spider-Man 2, but let's be real, it's going down, man. It is going down, damn it. Spider-Man 2 gameplay, I'm actually excited for that. But I hope it's not 30 FPS, dog. If it's 30 FPS, then dog. Spider-Man 2 is trending. Activision, PlayStation Showcase, Ghost of Tsushima trending. Damn, son. I'm gonna be streaming, guys, so hit the bell. Hit the bell. That's gonna be the next stream in a week from now. I'm actually hyped. I'm excited for the Spider-Man 2. Wolverine, I would say 50-50 chance. The fact that they already announced Wolverine a year plus ago at this point, it gotta happen. It must happen. It must happen. Chance, 1, if you believe Wolverine gameplay is gonna happen. 2, if you believe it's not gonna happen. I want to know where you guys leaning. If I have to take a guess, I would say it's gonna happen because they announced it a year plus ago in terms of like a CGI trailer. So this time it only makes sense we get another trailer. But Spider-Man 2, 100%. I'm actually hoping for Uncharted, dude. How many of you want Uncharted? Priya says, "L, wait, what?" Yo, Spider-Man, big W, dog. But I hope it's not 30 FPS, dog. If it's 30 FPS, then damn. Man, the content would be insane. It's gonna be crazy, bruh. Wolverine gameplay trailer. Maybe it's not gonna be gameplay trailer, but more like official trailer. Let me skip the gameplay. You guys want some yoga gameplay here? Nah, let's not do that, guys. Don't chase the pom-pom, man. Don't chase the pom-pom. Call of Duty will be on Xbox 100%, not on PlayStation. Okay, let's get into this one. Let's get into the clownery real quick, okay? Yeah, I know. But Call of Duty is gonna be on PlayStation at the very least till Call of Duty 2024. So till 2025, it's gonna stay on PlayStation unless Jim Ryan signs the 10-year deal. Right now, EU approved it, and if you guys seen that video yesterday, if you have not, definitely check it out. I uploaded that yesterday on the channel. So check it out. This is the video, most recent one, okay? Check it out after the fact. Essentially, EU approved the deal, right? It's now up to UK CMA. UK CMA probably not gonna accept the deal by the looks of it. They're gonna appeal, and it can happen. It might or it might not. It is now really up to the US FTC. US FTC basically cock-blocked them. They didn't even bother listening to Microsoft, and they filed a lawsuit at Xbox. They really went out there, bro. They really sued them. They filed a lawsuit. They're like, no, man, we cannot do. Can't do that. So they filed a lawsuit, and now we're just waiting for the outcome. If US FTC cancels it, or they don't approve it, then maybe the deal might not go through. But if they accept it, basically, okay, if you've seen that video from yesterday, or you have not, then check it out. Apriya, don't spam too much. You can spam in my chat. I'm not like this is not commie chat or anything like that. I'm not gonna like ban you or anything. I'm just gonna time you out because you're spamming way too much. On my channel, you can spam if you want to, but not this hard though. Come on, man. Like in other people chat, you spam one thing 3 times, they will ban you. They will cock block you fully. They will send you to YouTube heaven, dog. But not on my channel. I'll just time you out for 5 minutes and you'll be back within 5 minutes. Just don't spam that much. You can like drop LW like once or twice, maybe 5 times, but not like billion times. Come on, son. Yo, Uchicha, what's up, man? Hot sauce on air fried tater. But yeah. So basically, EU approved the deal, and Microsoft is now saying this, that they're gonna try to appeal the UK CMA. But if UK CMA don't approve the deal, they might not put Activision games in the UK.
Oh shit!
That's what they said. They said that we're waiting for their response before we do things from on our behalf. He basically Satya Nadella actually did an interview, and basically that's what he alluded, that if UK CMA doesn't approve the deal, maybe we're not gonna put Call of Duty other Activision Blizzard titles in the UK. So it can happen where if UK CMA do not approve the deal and US has approved it, I feel like that if US FTC does not approve the deal, I feel like that the Activision deal will not go through then, because US is a big market, man. They're like, y'all, how many of you guys live in like the US? One in the chat if you live in the US. I'm expecting a huge one spam right now, dog, because everybody's in the US. Like, it's like other countries don't exist. You know what I'm saying? Like, everywhere, it's America, it's the States, it's the US, America. F yeah, America. F yeah. I cannot say the actual F word on YouTube, otherwise I'll get, you know what I'm saying, right? Y'all know. But yeah, bro, it's America. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If America, if the US FTC cock blocks it, it's over. But if UK has it, UK already cock blocked it, but if UK stick to their ground, we might not have Call of Duty in the UK, man. And I feel like that Jim Ryan is probably waiting for a US FTC response, because if US FTC approves it, I feel like that's when Jim Ryan would be like, no, man, I gotta sign the deal, man. I gotta sign the 10-year deal, because right now Jim Ryan has not signed the deal.
Oh shit!
And you wanna know what? If he doesn't sign the deal, Xbox and Microsoft, they're probably not gonna do it in the near future, but eventually, maybe when the new Xbox comes out, they can actually remove Call of Duty from PlayStation. And even EU approved the deal by saying that, yeah, if Xbox wants to remove Call of Duty, we think it's fine, you know, PlayStation is not gonna be hurt. They said that, not my words. They can actually, they basically, I'm paraphrasing them, so they said that. So yeah, they can remove it. And I mean, listen, bro, like, you don't pay 70 billion to keep it on your competitor platform. I don't think it's gonna get removed anytime soon, but PlayStation has a contract till 2024. After that, it's gonna come down to whether Jim Ryan signs that 10-year deal or not. And if he signs the 10-year deal, then it's gonna be safe for at least 10 years. After that, you never know, man. You never know. How y'all feel? One, if you, I know I asked for one, and most of you guys are in America. Esther is in Greece. I got you. The homie Mehdi Habib is in the UK. UK, you say? UK, you say? Okay, PlayStation, Sony Pony, or Xbox? Xbot or Sony Pony? Let me know, man, because if you're on Xbot, then you're kind of safe with Call of Duty. SKizzle has the best gaming news and gaming live stream channel. One love, man. You penguin, thank you, brother. Love you, brother. Jim Ryan don't care no more. Let's be real, they care. Let's be real. At the end of the day, you guys gotta understand this. Sony and Microsoft, they are businesses. They do not care about you. So when people really get butthurt over PlayStation and Xbox news, I'm like, dog, they don't even give a damn. At the end of the day, man, we just need good games, bro. Gamers deserve more. That's what I stand for. Whether Sony Pony, Xbox, whatever, dude. I play on the Sony Ponies, and I want good games. And if Xbox get more good games, that means we win collectively. Good games, more good games are not gonna hurt. KD23, yo, come on, man. That is, come on, son. I gotta time you out for that, bro. Like, y'all don't be talking about the Easter eggs or anything like that, dog. YouTube heaven, dog. Let me actually time you out too, man. That's one word that I don't wanna see in the chat. Gamer deserve pom pom, man. Come on, man. Let the pom pom chase you. Don't chase the pom pom, guys. Don't chase the pom pom. Fabian, I mean, you guys saying stuff in the chat, it's kind of like, it doesn't affect me. Thankfully, I believe it affects people on Twitch. I could be wrong, man. On Twitch, bruh, like, you get sent on the streets. Like, if you talk about the pom-pom, or if, I mean, like, chicks can definitely show their pom-pom, Bobs and Vagana on streams. That's fine. The queens are strong, independent on Twitch, right? We are strong. We overtake in Twitch. But on YouTube, man, YouTube, it still has a little bit of common sense. I still like to believe that YouTube is a bit better. But I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Ban anyone chasing the pom-pom. Yeah, guys, don't chase the pom-pom. Big up for Jamaica. Bumbleclap, man. Bumbleclap, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. All right, let's see.
Hey, it's almost time to see what's next. The PlayStation Showcase is going to be broadcast. Get ready for it. The show is a bit over an hour, focusing on PlayStation 5 and PlayStation VR 2 games in development from top studios. Expect a glimpse of several new creations from PlayStation Studios, as well as spellbinding games from our third-party and indie partners.
Your shout out to the indie devs, man. Way better. Indie devs are way better than the lazy devs at Call of Duty and first-party games. And AAA titles in a nutshell, not first-party games. But man, Xbox, y'all. Okay, here's the thing, man. Let's actually talk about it, man. I get very passionate when it comes to 30 FPS, you know what I'm saying? I get very passionate, man. How many of you believe that Starfield is gonna be 30 FPS? One, if you believe it's gonna be 30. Two, if you think it's 60. We need that to be 60 FPS. And if Spiderman 2 is 30 FPS, then damn, man. Indie devs rock. Indie devs rock, man. You average woman fan, what's up, man? How you doing, brother? You wanna press alpha? Are you holding up okay? You got your mind right? Do you actually believe we'll get GTA 6 news? It's very possible, bro. Very possible. 50-50, man. It's very possible because it's Take-Two stream, and they announced it last year, over a year ago at this point, and we're all expecting trailer to happen by the end of this year, right? Will you be attending the annual hanging, bro? Yeah, what's that? I don't know. I don't know what's that, bro. What is that, bruh? I don't know, man. God damn, just got back from school. Hey, W, man. W, brother. Yo, school. How many of you guys got school, man? How many of you guys got school? One if you got school, two if you don't got school. Man, I'm glad I finished that motherfucker like 5 years ago, or not 5 years ago, actually, like back in 2020. I basically pieced out, bro. I basically I was almost gonna finish my high school. I just needed 2 more credits, but the Roni situation happened and the school shut down, and I never went back to complete it. So yeah, you're 27, I'm 26, brother. I'm 26. SM2 will have 40 FPS balanced performance RT mode. You know what? For an indie project, the fact that you press alpha, the fact that, and obviously Activision just buka killed that, so it is over. They shut down that. That is truly just sad. Like Activision, dog, like couldn't they shut this down like when they were 2 months in versus 2 years? These people have poured their heart and soul in creating something like that. And Activision comes out 2 years again, 2 years later, and just shuts the entire thing down. That is just truly sad. I do understand that this is Activision's property and they can do whatever they want. So I'm not gonna sit here. I'm like, okay, yeah, Activision cannot. They can. It's their property. And I would highly advise. And it's gonna be. I don't want to say this, but guys, listen. If you're an up-and-coming mod maker, if you're a fan of video games that love making mods, and you want to create something amazing for free, first of all, shout out to you. I respect that. I truly do respect that. But don't do it. Don't do it. Like, trust me, don't do it. What are you gonna gain? Maybe a couple of Twitter likes. You're gonna create the project. They're not gonna hire you. Right, you're not gonna make profit from it, and maybe months later, years later in this case, when they poured their heart and soul, and the project gets bumbleclad, it gets shut down. So you're not gonna gain anything. You're gonna waste your time. You're gonna waste. Instead, if you are passionate about it, then try creating your own game. I know you're maybe passing time, you are trying to gather experience, you're trying to create something unique and whatnot. I totally get that. You want to have more time on your hand in terms of experience, so you can maybe potentially one day have that on your resume. I get that. You know what? Instead of making mods for other games, just try to make your own game instead. And you can take inspiration, but don't take assets in a way, because that's when you get bumbleclad. Don't take assets, just create your own stuff. Cause like seriously, you're gonna waste your time. They're gonna come for your ass. How many times we've seen something like that? And I listen, I cannot 100% blame Activision, because it's their project at the end of the day. Maybe one day we're truly gonna get a Call of Duty game that's like free to play, basically Call of Duty Online for console, and maybe this is why they just came out today and shut it down 2 years after. Maybe in the future we're gonna get a Call of Duty like this, so they're like, hey man, we cannot have this free to play out there. We gotta have our own game so we can get everybody on that, and we can get everybody buying our shit and microtransactions. Not the GTA announcement. I believe when I say announcement, I mean to say like announcement in terms of a date or something to look forward to. Exactly. Go build go build your Call of Duty clone, I would say. Yeah, that's basically what I wanted to say. You just summed it up. Press alpha. W man. I'm going to buy GTA 6 in China for 2 cents. I'ma hit you with that bamboo, man. Big boy. If it was that easy, I know, I get that, Random. I'm not saying that it is easy to create. I'm not saying that it is easy at all. But would you want to have your own game that can be strong and independent and stay on its own legs, or work for, or in this way? I'm not. Listen. Facts are facts. In this situation, slave for a company that's gonna shut your project down 2 years later, months later. You know what I mean? You're gonna waste your time. You're not gonna get. They're not even gonna hire you. I feel like that these people deserve to be hired by Activision. These people that created SM2, they're more competent. They are better off making games than Activision and Infinity Ward devs ever would be. These devs are lazy. They're incompetent. They do not know what they're doing. Today they came out. This is proof. Now Classic Map is coming. All year long, when Modern Warfare 2 came out, for months and months, and even during Modern Warfare 19, Modern Warfare 19 was something that felt brand new. Even though people complain about Modern Warfare 19, people still played that a lot. because Warzone 1 was actually pretty good. People didn't complain that much. People complain, but not that much. Whereas Modern Warfare 2, people are not only complaining, but also not playing the game. So it basically hurts Activision. So this is like, okay, man, we gotta like listen to the player feedback right now, and it's a little too late right now. Let's just hope for Call of Duty 2024 being good, and let's hope for modern garbage Warfare 3 being good, but probably not gonna be. Let's be real. Hope is at an all-time low for Call of Duty. I just hope it's good, man. How many minutes do we have until Take-Two call? 39 minutes, brother. 39 minutes. What will Take-Two talk about? Money, more money, and more money. But while talking about the money, they can hint at GTA 6, and we're gonna have that Q&A session, and usually someone always asks them about GTA 6, so let's just hope somebody asks about GTA 6, and people and yeah, there was an investor that came out today that also talked about, hey man, if you see every time whenever there's a Take-Two investor call that happens, the stock actually goes up because people are waiting for GTA 6 announcement and whatnot. Let's see Take-Two right now. Is it up? Is it down? Let's see. Is it up? Okay. It is up. It is a little bit up. Just a little bit up. Just a tiny bit up. But even if it's a tiny bit up, we're talking about billions of dollars. So couple 100,000, maybe 1 million or 2 million extra went in, and that's probably jumped it up. Maybe like more than just 1 million. Let's be real. Hope they start supporting Red Dead Online. Not gonna happen, dude. Not gonna happen. It doesn't make them the money that GTA Online makes, so not gonna happen. Money at the end of the day, money talks, dude. Money talks. That's what it's all about. Forget about Red Dead. If you're a fan of Red Dead Online, I mean, I can sit here and give you false hope, but deep down you already know the answer. I don't even have to be the one telling you that, yeah, it's over, bro. They're not gonna give you content. Maybe double RP, double cash money, maybe once in a blue moon, but maybe like an outfit or two, maybe a microtransaction skin or two in the shop. But deep down you already know the answer yourself, that it's over, dog. It's over. They came out for a reason. They already announced it. Yeah, we're not supporting anymore, dog. GTA 6 is their next project. That's basically what they're working on right now. And honestly, I truly hope after GTA 6 we get L.A. Noire 2. How many of you guys are into L.A. Noire or played L.A. Noire? I'm gonna shower real quick. Yo, better be fast, Alex. Run right now, bro. Run quick. Get that shower, brother. Hop in that shower real quick. Yo, love y'all for 202 likes. If you guys haven't already, hit the subscribe bell, guys. I'm gonna be streaming that Sony Pony PlayStation showcase on May 24th, man. I'm hype as shit for this one, dog. Spiderman 2 gameplay. I hope for Uncharted, dog. Uncharted gotta happen, man. I knew Uncharted gotta happen. Ow! I think they're live. Yeah, they're live. But they're not live in terms of they're gonna start talking right now. So they're live, but not live. Basically this at 4:30, so in 36 minutes. They're basically live for the investors to come in and think about money, learn about how to make money. Today we're gonna learn how to make money with Take-Two, guys. Get ready, man. Mobile gaming, microtransaction. I you know it's coming, but I hope outside of that we get some news for GTA 6 as well. Enough of hype. GTA 6 needs to come up with something new. I really hope we have Disney World in GTA. If you guys seen that map walkthrough video I made with the full map that is going around, that is an unfinished concept art map, but the final thing is probably gonna be very similar to it, because we're talking Florida, we're talking Miami. Gameplay got leaked out, Lucia Bunda got leaked out, so we know how it's gonna look like. But the final version will probably be a bit different, with maybe name changes here and there of the areas. But if you've seen that, that's basically how the map is gonna look like, most likely. Okay, and if you've seen that map, man, I mean, there are rumors that we're gonna get Disney World. Is it Disneyland or Disney World? I'm ignorant. I mean, I'm not in the US. I'm not in the States. Is it Disney World or Disneyland in Florida? So whatever y'all got there, I hope it's in. In fact, it was showing up on the map, but I truly hope we have like a heist in Disney World in GTA 6, bro. That would be lit. But what are we gonna do heist for? What are we gonna steal? Mickey Mouse? I don't know, man. I don't know, bruh. Are we gonna do a heist at Disney World in GTA 6? For like a Mickey Mouse? Probably, man. Probably, bruh. Yeah, what up, Spider? How you doing, brother? Yeah, Apria, don't spam too much. Don't spam too much. Don't spam too much. You can spam, but not too much. Okay, don't do that. We need Jamaica
Bumbleclad!
Yeah, I truly hope we got some Bumbleclad homies in GTA, bruh. Disney World is okay, so it's Disney World. Got you, W man, W. I hope they make Cayo and North Yankton available in free roam on new gen consoles. Okay, all right. Cayo Perico and North Yankton. I would love that. In fact, like, I don't know why we cannot have North Yankton as like a proper DLC map on GTA Online, you know? You're saying GTA 6 is getting a trailer for 5 years now. I know, bro. Like, we all have been saying, coming soon, man, coming soon. But, you know, I believe the first leak about Project America happened in either 2017 or 2018. Correct me if I'm wrong. And those leaks were true. It's just that stuff got canceled and changed. So some things got, you know, initially it was supposed to be in the 70s, 80s, but then we heard they changed it to modern day, which I'm glad they did. But yeah, bro, like we've been waiting for a minute now, dog. We've been 2017. Then people, back in 2017, people thought, myself included, that it's gonna be happening in 2020. At the end of the day, bro, like everybody was thinking that, and if you thought that, like, I don't blame anyone for thinking that, because the game is overdue. It was overdue back in 2017. Maybe not in 2017, but it was overdue back in 2020. Never happened. We went 2021, 2022, and now we are in 2023. Damn. They announced it last year. But this time it is genuinely soon, QW. But QW Easter, when do you realistically think it's gonna happen? I believe either by the end of this year. If it's not this year, then I don't think the game will come out by 2025. It's either gonna be like by the end of 2025 or 2026 if we do not get the trailer this year. If we get it this year, rumors are saying, not my opinion, not my opinion yet. Rumors are saying by the end of next year or early 2025. I truly hope for next year, to be honest, man. Man, Holiday 2024 would be lit, dog, if that happens next year, man. That would be insane. And if the trailer really comes this year, dog, then time will fly fast. Because the second the trailer drops, it's like, dog, we're gonna have the trailer. A couple months later, probably more news, more screenshots. We're gonna have a lot of fake leaks creating hype. But in between, we're also gonna have some real leaks as well. And then Rockstar is probably gonna drop like gameplay trailer and online trailer. And time will just go time will fly very fast, and we get the release, right? I would not mind if GTA 6 is coming out like early 2025. When I say early, I'm saying like by March 2025, because that's the real definition of early 2025. Because if GTA 6 is by the end of 2025, then the wait would be very long. It would be very long. I feel like a lot of people, and I feel like that I can do till early 2025, but not anywhere after that. GTA 6 finally $150 here in Canada because of the leaks, lol. Man, that Lucia Bunda probably is expensive to create, man. It's gonna take for all this wait, the game better be banging and not disappointment. Yeah, bro, like GTA 6 is one of those games that I really have high expectations for. A lot of people got high expectations for that game, and understandably, rightfully so. Gamers deserve more, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the new age. Like, listen, no more, guys. You know it deep down. I know it. You and I both know. Gamers deserve more. And for how long we have been saying, no, keep your expectations low. We tried keeping our expectations low, damn it. When did it work out? When? Tell me one time you kept your expectations low and it worked out. Games are still coming out trash. Still coming out incomplete, even though we have lowered our expectations, quote end quote. Let's up our expectations and let's demand for better. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You guys work hard for your money. I assume you work hard for money, right? If you work hard for your money, you know $70, you deserve a final and full, final content packed product. You deserve that. Imagine you went ahead and you bought a car but doesn't come with the steering wheel. No, man, we cannot do it. Steering wheel coming two months later, man. It's the same thing, dog. Like, we deserve to get final finished games for the money that we spend. Bro, the PS5 show, yeah, man, Angel, it's confirmed, dog. Like, I'm excited. I'm gonna be streaming on May 24th. Guys, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe bell. And okay, so we got 29 minutes, okay? Let's do this one video, okay? Let's do this, okay? Let's get some strong and independent Karen moments here, bruh. 22 minutes of Karen versus cops. Yo, this might be good.
Karen,
okay, let me get that. Okay, let's do one video. I got a burp. Okay, let's get this one here.
Karens and Kens always seem to think that they can bend the law,
Bend the law,
sit
of
above
course.
authoritative figures such as the police force. When these occurrences happen, it's always worth a watch. Today, we've got a hilarious list of clips of Karens attempting to go up against the law. This first interaction is between an officer who
GTA 6
observed a
boys.
motorist with their head buried in their phone to the extent that they didn't even see the officer approach the window.
Ow! Oh my goodness, yo. It is going down. Yo, the officer is so relaxed. Hi, how are you doing, officer? I was just on my phone.
I'm watching you drive all the way up the street with your head buried in the phone.
Oh, dang.
All the way up the street.
No, it was not.
Okay. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and pull you over. I have it on my camera. I have everything. And, I mean, and don't tell me you're on directions.
No, I'm not on directions. It's my damn neighborhood. Do you really have nothing else better to do
You're gonna get pulled over. You're gonna pull over into the BP lot. Pull up next to the behind that. Yes, ma'am.
You have nothing better to do.
Nothing else to do in your damn day, do ya?
Yeah, nothing better.
Killed by you, man.
Bro, you say these words in like other third world countries, you get slapped by the cops, dog. Like, that is crazy. Strong, independent. She got caught on tape too. What's the time for the Take Two Investor stream, dog?
Pull over into the BP lot.
BP lot?
Call me a douchebag.
She called me damn.
The police officer making the stop is Columbus police officer Keith Connor. In about 3.5 years, Officer Connor is issued
Try calling an officer a douchebag in a third world country, bruh. Like, I'm sure you're gonna get hit with a Chinese bamboo, bruh.
over 900 citations to distracted drivers. So to say he has experience with these types of drivers would be an understatement. Let's see how he initially deals with this Karen.
Oh shit! Ow! Ow!
Police brutality.
I need your license, your registration, and insurance. Can you please put your feet in and close the door?
Why?
Because it's for my safety and your safety.
Well, you see my hands at all time. Is this against the law right there? Am I not allowed
I
to
need
have?
your license,
is it against the
registration,
law?
and insurance, man.
Man, cannot do that. Yeah, looking
You're
at
going
that.
to text with your daughter in the back seat.
Dude, I'm not texting.
You were typing and you look. There's a picture there, and you're typing under with a green text bubble.
I'm not
comments
texting.
Comments on a picture.
I'm not texting.
Just
Okay,
to let you
you know
know,
what?
you may be an
Go
old
ahead
man.
and give me.
So I use this little thing.
Okay, I don't need your insurance.
Where I
I'll pull it up, ma'am.
Where I hit
You
this.
are going to be issued a
And I talk
citation
in my
today.
phone like this. That's nice.
Bombokat!
Officer Connor stays cool, calm, and collected.
Shout out to
That's
Officer
impressive.
Connor.
She had excuses lined up ready when she knew she'd been caught red-handed. You can tell how experienced he is with these types of drivers. He's just allowing her to get it all out.
If it was Jamaican, police would be.
Bombokat!
That's what I'm saying, dog. Like, if it was in Jamaica, if it was in China, China number one, Chinese mother trucker. I'm telling y'all, bro, like, US cops are. I mean, listen, there is police brutality. I'm not gonna go that route. Obviously, there is. There are good cops, there are bad cops. But listen, man, if you do that shit in third world countries, good luck. Good luck.
My child just had an accident.
I've asked you to stay in your seat, ma'am.
The child didn't intend to.
I've asked you to stay in your seat. Can you please close?
Is this, excuse me, is this part of the law, a part of getting pulled over?
I'll
Is
tell
it?
you what.
Is it? I'm just asking because you're being pretty forceful about it. And
Yeah,
I'd like
very
to know
forceful.
The truth. Is that a law?
There's your
Can
driver's
you
license,
answer
ma'am.
that for me, Officer
What
Connor?
you're being cited for is
Are you not
texting
gonna
while
answer
driving today,
my
ma'am.
question? Plenty of questions.
There you go.
Are you going to stop the traffic so I can take
Okay,
a
if you
left
don't
out
want
of
it,
here?
not a chance.
Why?
Do you have any other questions,
You ruined
ma'am?
this, and you know
Have a great day,
You know
ma'am.
my daughter just had an accident.
Well,
Bruh.
at least she's alive today because of me.
Yeah. What? What? W comeback. W. At least she is alive because of me. W Connor, man. W. We love Connor, bro.
I'm a douchebag.
W.
You're on
Connor,
Roman douchebag.
saving lives.
Following this
saving
interaction,
lives.
the lady that was pulled over and cited made a post on social media referring to the officer as a complete jerk for sitting at lights making sure motorists aren't using their phone whilst driving, saying he berates women in front of their children, and that he approached her and thinks it was certainly threatening. The officer had
W.
a
Connor.
swift reply on the social media platform with nothing but the facts stated on it. This guy truly is keeping our streets safer, and I think the only people who disagree are the ones who were caught with their mobile phones while driving. What do you think? Coming in for this clip, we have what's called a Ken. But this Ken is no ordinary Ken. In fact, this
Ken?
person's name is Martin Hyde, a politician based in Florida. Now, is it a surprise
We all know what's happening in Florida, ladies and gentlemen. GTA 6.
that he's tripping over his power by trying to ruin the career of the young lady? Let me know in the comments.
Go right ahead, sir. Can I see your license?
23
Yes, sir,
minutes,
I do.
guys.
Can I see your license, registration, insurance, please?
You can do this?
Yes, sir.
Oh shit.
I'm sorry.
What's Ken doing, dude? Yo,
I have a
Ken.
job to do, sir.
Yeah. What's your name?
I do it.
Officer,
Yeah.
on the citation. Can I see your insurance, registration?
Gandupa G.
Sir, can I have
How
your
long you
paperwork,
been
please?
there?
7 years, sir. Can I see your registration, please? Your registration, sir.
You arrest me?
I'm asking you if you're going to produce me with your registration.
What happened?
You don't have it on you?
Look. Go cool.
I'm asking you if you
Bruh.
have your registration.
You're making career decisions. Why
Okay,
are
sir.
you doing this?
Sir, because you were speeding and you were texting.
Says who? Where's your video?
All right.
Call the supervisor.
Call the supervisor.
I just spoke to your boss.
What?
That's not okay.
You want your paperwork?
I spoke to your boss. Holy. Florida is another planet.
Immigrant
It is.
status that make people like this.
Sir, you're going to be issued a
Interested in
citation.
Anything you have to say. I'll wait for the supervisor.
You can wait for the supervisor, but I'm going to go through what I need to go through.
The video that we just showed you went viral after it was released, and Hyde was forced to make a statement. He apologized for his wrongdoings,
Of course.
as this would not have been
Bomboka!
There goes. Greetings from Jamaica. Well, another one.
Bumbleclad.
Man. Welcome on in, guys. 20 minutes.
good publicity for him. Hyde subsequently lost his campaign for office. This next clip is the stereotypical Karen that thinks she's above the law. This Karen claims to be a woman of the land or a woman of God. However, this claim will give her no advantage when she's up against the judge.
Do you think it's a racist thing? I don't know.
Yeah, I seen this clip. But you think it's racist, bro. As a brown man, I'm tired of everybody pulling a race card, dog. As a brown man, I'm tired, guys. I'm tired. Can a brother not not see other people pulling a race card? But I'm strong. I'm independent. You are racist.
We're not here to talk about race. Well, you know what? It kind of seems like it's a racist thing when the black woman doesn't have a mask on.
Do you have a middleman?
You racist. What?
Because we have to identify you. If I can't identify you, I'm taking you to jail.
Okay, this is getting weird. Now they're saying if they can't identify me, they're taking me to jail. How do you identify the homeless? That's
They tell us their names, their date of birth. We're not on either side. We don't know what's
You
going
are-
on
you
because
are
we can't
taking
identify
sides.
you.
But you are taking sides.
Eugene Eller, you are taking
Not
sides.
Eugene.
Robert Gene Eller, you are taking sides.
I'm not taking.
Bomboka!
Robert Eugene, she said, bruh.
And it's really sad.
Listen, ma'am, you need to stay over
Ma'am, you
here.
can't leave
Ma'am.
because right now you're still detained.
No.
Strong,
you can't.
independent,
Why
fearless.
am I being detained?
Because
Please.
we don't know who you are.
Okay, I'm being detained because they don't know
Fearless.
who I am,
We were
which
called
apparently
here.
is illegal.
We were called here a situation, okay?
A situation where I was.
Which we're investigating.
We don't
So if
know.
you are
We're
a victim,
investigating it.
Okay, where's the
Yeah, some
investigator?
two god
You're
bumble
a
club,
investigator?
yes.
Ma'am.
We are officers. We
Kara,
have to figure out what's
Karabelle.
going on.
if you're a victim of assault, we need to know who you are.
Carabelle.
So,
How did you know my name was Carabelle?
because I heard you say it. You said it on the phone when you called 911. That's how I
no,
know.
you just called and got it. Don't lie.
No.
You are lying to me. I just heard you call the
Lying.
police officer that I talked to and get my name. Now you're lying. No, you are. By not following the law. First of all, I don't have to identify myself.
Yes, you do.
Actually, I don't. It's called common law. You should read up on it. I do not. Okay? So we both know that I don't. I am a woman of God. This is
Bruh,
my
there
right,
it is.
as much as it is yours. This is my
Woman of God, ladies and gentlemen. But a woman of God would never do something like that to God's creation and other people, though. Like, if you were really a woman of God, you wouldn't be doing that to other people that God created. Know what I'm saying, guys?
Bomboka!
as much as it is yours. I did not sign up for this. I'm a Christian woman of God, and you
Christian
are
woman
not
of God.
going to put your disgusting rules on me that are false and not true. Do you understand that? I will not have it. I'm sick of being bullied. I'm sick of being lied to, and it's not going to happen anymore. Do you understand? The CDC just released.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
Bell was given an assault citation, which is...
I'm telling you, it's always when they start doing this, it pisses off. It pisses everybody off. But I'm strong, fearless, strong, independent. It pissed him off, dude. It pissed him off.
Punishable by a fine of up to $500. In this next clip, we're given the point of view of this police officer's body cam as he responds to a Karen refusing to wear a mask on
20
a plane.
minutes, guys.
Let's
20
take
minutes.
a look at how the situation was handled and the exchange of conversation between Karen and the officer.
Hello.
We're going to take you off the aircraft.
Yep, you're gonna have to get off the aircraft,
yeah,
okay?
And you're at the... Yep. And I compliment you in that way.
Yeah, good.
Bombokat!
This is how you hide someone's face on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. Why even bother at this point? Why even bother trying to hide someone's face?
The representative of the aircraft, they don't
I remember this one,
yep. Plane today, okay? So you're gonna have to get off the aircraft.
They made us wait.
Yeah, that's the way
she
it
high.
is.
She high.
Now,
and that's fine, and I will respect that.
Okay, so I'm gonna need you to grab your bag and just
step
off
I did not
the
do
aircraft.
anything, actually. Disrespect.
We'll talk about it outside.
Disruptive, besides speak my mind.
Okay.
I speak my mind.
That's what America's about.
Calm down.
No, you know
Listen
that.
to me. Grab your bag.
You know that. You know that.
From what we can gather, based on her behavior towards the officer, Karen was disrespectful toward the flight attendants, refusing to leave the plane for incorrectly wearing her mask. Her attitude towards the officer was only making matters worse for everyone, mostly herself, as she soon gets what she rightfully deserves.
At this point, here's what's happening. They're going to deplane the aircraft. I'm going to take you off the plane.
That was already happening.
And you're going to jail, just so you know.
That was already happening.
It won't happen if you get up and walk out with me right now.
Yeah.
But if you're not going to...
Right now...
Yeah, to be honest, I was thinking that till somebody brought it up. Bro, I don't know about this one, man. Like, guys, don't say that. Nadia, is that Nadia? Is that Nadia? Oh, shit! The 9-kitty cheater Call of Duty player? Yo, holy, she does look like her, though. Man. Why y'all say that, dog? Like, now I cannot unsee it.
They're going to deplane. As soon as they deplane, you're going to jail, okay? If you do not get up. That's how it's going to work.
Do you see how that's a threatening system?
That's the way it is, man.
Not cool.
Yeah, she high, though.
You want to trust me? That's not
fearless.
We're not healing.
Yeah, get off
We're not healing. I'm not healing.
I trust you to not.
I'm not healing. I'm not healing. I need to be healing.
Let's go. Off the plane.
We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused.
Grab your stuff. Get off the aircraft.
Can I trust you?
Listen, have I touched you yet? I'm trying to get you off the aircraft. That's all we're trying to do.
Do a control situation. If I get off the
Man, the crazy thing here is that even if, like, let's say a female is in the wrong, right? A male cop will try, or somebody in the situation would try their absolute best to not touch, because, you know, you can catch a lawsuit after. That's what it comes down to. This is why Keanu Reeves, if you know, you know. One in the chat if you know. Keanu Reeves, whenever he takes pictures with the bimbos, he usually put his hands like that. He never touches the bimbos, dog. That is absolutely wild. At first, I was like, bro, why is he doing that? Back when I was like, you know, a kid, I was like, when I never had the understanding of the world, you know what I mean? This is exactly why Keanu Reeves, W-man, by the way, never touches the bimbos. Never touches the bimbo, because it just takes one lawsuit, guys. And you know what? This video and this bimbo content is on my second channel, SKizzle Reacts. Definitely subscribe to this channel, guys. So this is where we upload bimbo content. I talk about the benefits of not chasing that pom-pom and why men deserve better. Definitely check it out, guys.
So you as a cop should have to honor that. Right? No, you should, though. You should have to honor that. That's my right.
Go talk to the captain and tell him we need to remove her.
It really is, though. That's my right. Like, you need to... You know, we're getting to the point where you're not expecting...
Ow! Ow!
Respecting my human rights.
Human rights! Human rights!
That's not cool.
Damn, you pull the pants up, dog. Like...
No, man.
We're not healing, right? Now you're gonna heal in jail, bro.
The officer then proceeded to arrest and detain the woman. She continued to claim she wasn't doing anything. If that were the case, the police wouldn't be here. Her behavior oddly switches quickly back and forth between crying and anger. Check this out.
We didn't have time to explain.
Dog.
See, you lied right there.
Nadia crying, ladies and gentlemen.
You had your chance, ma'am.
I had my chance. You didn't even give me a chance. I looked at you and you.
Yo, honestly, from this direction, she does look like Nadia. Holy hell, dude. Crazy, man. They come in pairs, dog. There's always more than one, dude. Holy.
Your eyes, and I knew you were lying to me.
Yeah, she on drugs, clearly.
No. Don't.
Your head.
Yeah, put your seatbelts on. Seatbelt, very important, very important. Seatbelts. I know you're strong, independent, fearless, but gotta put the seatbelts on, bruh. Cause once you pump the brakes, it'll go to the bumble club, bruh.
The Karen arrested in Sarasota, Florida is identified as Adelaide Schrawang. Continues to call the police officers liars at the county jail just for doing their job. This Karen makes no sense, continuing to argue and making matters worse for herself.
How it goes. All right, ready to step up? Are you going to comply with everybody?
No, with you two, yes. Not with you, because you're a liar.
Okay. Damn.
He said the reason he has...
Okay, I have not seen this clip. I've seen the plain one, but not this one. Guys, 12 minutes till take two live stream, guys. 12 minutes.
Right now is fucking wise. You looked at me in my eyeballs. I looked at you outside of the plane before I ever went in there. You didn't have masks on. No, can I say something before anybody takes me out so that I can just say what I have to say? And then I can say what I have to say, and then that's... I will do what y'all want me to do because I'm here now. No, it's... I don't get... It doesn't matter about that. What matters is that you have an unjust officer that's abusing his power, and you need to know that, Timothy. Hey. Can I RSW, my mother's a social worker, and you're about to, like, really, because you made eye contact with me for...
Social worker, but you made eye contact with me. Now your life is over. I'm gonna tell my mama who's that social worker.
Ever got on that plane, you acknowledged the fact that you weren't wearing a mask.
Not wearing mask.
You got on the plane, and then you made eye contact with me, and then you manipulated the
Yo, put that on, bro.
situation. No, that's what happened. Like, I'm sorry, that's what happened. So, I know the...
Here, let me get your temperature at least.
Oh shit!
No, I'm not fucking lying to you guys, dude. Y'all just... you think he's cute? Oh yeah, I thought he was cute too. I looked in his eyeballs, and I thought he looked into my eyeballs, and then he abused that.
Hello.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Bruh! What? Okay, I'm kind of confused. Bro, like, what? Where is she pulling all that from? That's not even what we're talking about, dog. Let's stick to the topic at hand. You were in the flight. You were causing disturbance. You were being very strong, very independent, fearless. We are not talking about what you're talking about. Where are you pulling that from, bro? Estrogen, I swear, estrogen.
No, seriously, please just get something.
Her name is...
What's your name?
Gabrielle?
I don't want to tell you anything to you, so I don't want to say.
Yeah, honestly, bro, like, I truly believe that they're putting something in your guys' water in the US, dog. Like, that is just completely impossible that you're seeing the downfall happen in front of your eyes, like, and it's skyrocketing. The percentages are going up, dude. Like, holy man, they're putting something in your guys' water. I swear, bro, this is insane, dog.
I am being arrested for things that are unjust. I was on an airplane. I was doing nothing. I was speaking my mind.
Speaking my mind?
Right now, man.
But right now, we have to follow procedures, and we'll get to the bottom of what's happening.
You're not following my right? I use my constitutional procedures, okay? But I need to follow your procedures, right?
Step out.
Take your leg out. Okay. Can I have your name, please, first?
Alright, boys. Okay, cut the cap. GTA 6 is well underway. Take-Two just said that. Holy shit, Twitter going off right now? I see some of you saying that, well, guys, stream about to start in 9 minutes. I guess it's going down. Let me pull that up. Okay, let me see this there. Let me pull that up. Okay, yeah, Twitter. One sec, guys, one sec. I just saw one tweet. Where's that? Yeah, this is where it's at. Okay, let me pull that up. Full ahead on the next GTA title according to Take-Two. Active development for the next entry in the we know that already. We know that already, Take-Two. Come on. I mean, their stream is starting, so there might be something new, and Q&A as well. Okay. Active development for the next entry is well underway. Reveal at PS Showcase. Nah, probably not. Okay, let me see that. Yeah, okay, well, guys, the stream is happening, so there might be something today. There might actually, in fact, they already did say that. Let me actually pull up this account. I'm gonna tweet that as well, guys. Stream starting in 8 minutes. Get ready, boys. Get ready, buckos. Let me get that. So this is the quote. Let me check this. I'm gonna tweet it out. Okay, so what's the name of this one? Let me just type it. Do you guys ever do this as well? Whenever you got like a lot of things on your, I got triple monitor, so this is my third monitor. When you got so much shit on your monitor, do you guys do that as well? Just start typing random letters. Let me tweet that out as well. Yeah, man, stream about to happen, guys. Stream about to happen. I think Q&A would be the most important part today. Take-Two just said the obvious. Let me tweet that. But at least, guys, at least we got something, man. They are... Come on, man. Y'all literally said that a year ago. Take-Two said this again. Okay, what's the captions gotta be? Like, I'm thinking about the captions. This one. 7 minutes, guys. Oh man, I got so many different folders. Just trying to find a. One sec, boys. One sec. All right, so got the images up there. Take-Two said this. Take-Two just said the same after a year. Take-Two just said the same after a year. Let me put that. Just said the same. Bruh. Yeah, I must add bruh. Alright, tweets up, boys. Tweets up. If you got Twitter, I will link you Twitter. Yeah, they shut down the SM2. I know some of you guys were telling me about as well. Let me hit you up with that. Okay, how long? 6 minutes? Okay, 6 minutes, boys. 6 minutes. That's old news. I know, bro. I know, but that's what they're saying, guys. That's what they say. That's what they say. They just said the same thing after a year. Active development for the next entry in Grand Theft Auto series is well underway. That's... Man. But I believe something might be said. Okay, what else they said? Let's see. Let me pull this up. They said Take-Two continues to double down on the upcoming release of Grand Theft Auto: The Trilogy, the Defective Edition for Android and iOS. Okay, that's number one. Grand Theft Auto sold 180 million copies to date, with an additional 5 million copies. Man, who are these people still buying? I get it, it's GTA 5. I totally understand that. But you're telling me that people still haven't... If you haven't bought it at this point, guys, just buy the damn game. And then don't buy it so we get GTA 6, dog. According to the latest data provided by Take-Two Interactive, Red Dead Redemption 2 sold a total of 53 million copies worldwide. Furthermore, during the previous quarter alone, an impressive additional 3 million units were sold. Okay, 3 million. Damn, okay, that's actually pretty good though. 3 million versus 5 million here, but 180 total for GTA 5 versus 53 for Red Dead. Based on the information sent by Rockstar, starting tomorrow, GTA Online players can play the... Okay, that's good and all, but guys, 4 minutes. So how are you feeling? They literally said the same thing they said a year ago. 3 months ago, actually. Back in February, right? Back in February. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Yeah, they're not live just yet. Let me actually pull this out. I'm gonna chat with you guys for a little bit. People are probably buying it for PC to mod it. True. Yo, what up, Jacob? How you doing? We prepare for disappointment, guys. Yeah, get ready, boys. Stream about to start. But the good thing is that, guys, at least they started. They haven't even started their stream yet, but before they start their stream, they're talking about the next GTA game. I view that as a W. WRL, guys, be real. I know. It's like they said the same thing, you know, a year later. They're saying the same thing. I know. But at least they're starting it off by talking about GTA 6. That's actually pretty good. I would say that's a W. Superstar, not necessarily, nothing too big. The stream is about to start, so you're on time. Rip SM, yeah, I'm gonna have a video on that, bro. Yes, bro, smoking a fatty, watching this. Love your streams, because if GTA 5 kept us going for 10 years, how long do you think GTA 6 will last? I think that game, I think we're gonna get GTA 7 in 2077, though. Realistically. But realistically, though.
I'm just doing that.
Bruh. That's a good question. I honestly believe we're gonna... I'm 26 right now. How old are you guys? I'm 26. I feel like that when GTA 7 comes out, I'll probably be a papa of like 10 kids or something like that. I need to have a soccer team or football team. Now that I said soccer, it's over. It's over. Guys, they call it soccer here in Canada, so don't blame me, man. I'll probably be a papa with 10 kids or something like that. Probably would have midlife crisis. Probably. I don't want to say that, because if you say that, yeah, you're training your mind like that. I don't want to say that. I was gonna say some bad, but no, I ain't gonna say that, bruh. I don't want my hairline, you know what I'm saying? Hairline gotta stay intact, dog. I don't want to be like Gideon getting like hair plugs after, now I'm saying. Yo, thoughts on Gideon getting the hair plugs? 34 lol, soccer cringe. Yeah, they call it soccer. I know. GTA 6 for your 30th birthday. Man, I want it before 30, man. Come on, son. I want it before 30, dog. GTA 6 will be gathered. Okay, let me tweet the stream link as well. Let me do that. Strong, independent. The fact that, I mean, damn, guys. Damn. Take two stream. Starting, it's starting 1 minute, guys. Starting right now. Come pull up. Okay, come pull up. Control V. Just gotta have one image. We put that Rockstar logo there, and boom. And guys, in a week from now, we're getting PlayStation stream. I'm actually hyped for that one. I'm gonna be streaming. I know people are gonna, if they do not announce a date for the trailer for GTA 6 today, then I believe people are gonna believe that it's gonna happen at PlayStation Showcase. I believe all the rumors would be like, it's happening at PlayStation Showcase, but let's be real, Take-Two doesn't necessarily use PlayStation to stream. GTA 5 was an exception, but they expanded and enhanced, and we all know they expanded their butthole with that. Maybe this is how maybe they needed, to be honest, bro, maybe they needed GTA 5 expanded and enhanced to make that Lucia Bunda, right? Maybe that's what they needed that for. I don't know, man. Yo, Benjamin, what up, dude? I work with 50 Cent. We believe you, homie. Fifth has been making music for GTA 6 game along with Timberland. Yo, Timberland is like, I heard that rumor about Timberland today. Yeah. But I'm not sure about 50. 50 was actually teasing, but later on we found out that it's his TV show Vice City. But again, though, like, I wouldn't be surprised if 50 Cent is making music with Rockstar Games for GTA 6. Because, listen, 50 is using GTA assets, and he's a millionaire, right? Like, he is smart. If he has $1 million, chances are he's smart, and he is smart. He's not gonna be using Rockstar assets like that the way he did, and create a TV show named Vice City with actual Vice City logo. He's not gonna do that unless he has permission from Take-Two and Rockstar, because if he does without permission and he steals assets, he's gonna get buka killed, bro. His ass is gonna be thrown in another dimension. Y'all know what happened to that GTA 6 leaker. Guys, it's 4:29, so they're about to go live right now. let me actually go ahead and cut this out. Let me see this here. One sec, boys. I got so much shit open. Let me close all of the stuff here. Alright, just keeping the most important one. And guys, if you're into UFO and paranormal content, this is my second channel. Definitely check it out, man. This is where we talk about UFO, and I got a massive UFO video and alien video coming up very soon. Paranormal and UFO content. So if you're into that, check it out, okay? Alright, let me actually pull this up. Let's see if they are live. Okay, about to be, not yet. We are on time. We're on time. Finger crossed they announced something. They got a different music this time. Holy, I don't know about this one. GTA 6 coming, guys? I don't know about this one. If you're just coming on, they basically reiterated that the next GTA title is in active development. Active development for the next entry in Grand Theft Auto series is well underway. So saying the same thing, but I'm glad they started it off with that.
Fiscal year 2023 earnings call. At this time, all participants are in a listen-only mode.
Listen only.
A brief question and answer session will follow the formal presentation.
That's what we're waiting for,
If anyone should require operator assistance during the conference, please press *0 on your telephone keypad.
*0, guys, *0, okay?
As a reminder, this conference call is being recorded.
Okay.
It is now my pleasure to introduce your host, Nicole Shevins, Senior Vice President of IR and Corporate Communications. Thank you, Ms. Shevins. You may begin.
Come on, Nicole.
Good afternoon. Thank you for joining our conference call to discuss our results for the fourth quarter and fiscal year 2023, ended March 31st, 2023. Today's call will be led by Strauss Zelnick, Take-Two's Chairman and Chief Executive Officer, Carl Sladoff, our President, and Lainey Goldstein, our Chief Financial Officer. We will be available to answer your questions during the Q&A session following our prepared remarks. Before we begin, I'd like to remind everyone that statements made during this call that are not historical facts are considered forward-looking statements under federal securities laws. Forward-looking statements are based on the beliefs of our management, as well as assumptions made by and information currently available to us. We have no obligation to update these forward-looking statements. Actual operating results may vary significantly from these forward-looking statements.
More like obligation to not even announce the next GTA title.
Described in our filings with the SEC, including the company's most recent annual report on Form 10-K and quarterly report on Form 10-Q, including the risks summarized in the section entitled Risk Factors. I'd also like to note that, unless otherwise stated, all numbers we will be discussing today are GAAP, and all comparisons are year-over-year. Additional details regarding our actual results and outlook are contained in our press release, including the items that our management uses internally to adjust our GAAP financial results in order to evaluate our operating performance. Our press release also contains a reconciliation of any non-GAAP financial measure to the most comparable GAAP measure. In addition,
multi-billion-dollar company but cannot get a good mic, bruh.
Outlook. Our press release and filings with the SEC may be obtained from our website at take2games.com. And now I'll turn the call over to Strauss.
Thanks, Nicole. Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us today. I'm pleased to report that we concluded fiscal 2023 by delivering strong fourth quarter results, including net bookings of $1.4 billion, which were above the high end of our expectations. On behalf of our management team, I'd like to thank all of our colleagues around the world for helping us achieve these results and supporting our vision to become a more scaled, diverse, industry-leading organization, especially as we navigate an oftentimes volatile and uncertain economic landscape. With fiscal 2024 underway, our initial expectation is to deliver full-year net bookings in the range of $5.45 to $5.55 billion. We're assuming a continuation of the current challenging consumer backdrop within our forecasts. Additionally, the development timelines of some of our titles have lengthened, especially as we strive to redefine the creative standards of excellence of our industry, which affect our release slate for the year. Looking ahead, fiscal 2025 is a highly anticipated year for our company.
Oh, damn.
For the last several years, we've been preparing our business to release an incredibly robust pipeline of projects that we believe will take our company to even greater levels of success.
That's GTA 6.
In fiscal 2025, we expect to enter this new era by launching several groundbreaking titles that we believe will set new standards in our industry and enable us to achieve over $8 billion in net bookings and over $1 billion in adjusted, unrestricted operating cash flow.
GTA 6.
We expect to sustain this momentum by delivering even higher levels of operating results in fiscal 2026 and beyond. I'd now like to discuss several key highlights from fiscal 2023, which was a milestone year in the 30-year history of our organization. We delivered net bookings of $5.3 billion, which reflects both
fiscal 2025, if I'm not mistaken, starts in 2024, something like that.
Our ability to
not
create,
2025
market,
directly.
and distribute the highest quality entertainment experiences. We made excellent progress integrating Zynga. The combination has been highly accretive to our business as we've embarked on new revenue-driven opportunities, exceeded our anticipated cost synergies for year one, and enhanced further our mobile platform through select acquisitions.
Mobile, there it is.
As we approach the one-year anniversary of our combination, we're immensely proud of the trajectory of our integration and the strength of our shared culture and values. Our headcount now stands at nearly 12,000 talented individuals, including approximately 9,000 developers in our studios throughout the world, which positions us exceedingly well to reach the full potential of our pipeline. And we've maintained our focus on our core tenet of efficiency. We've taken a rigorous approach through our cost reduction program announced in February, which we believe will surpass meaningfully the $50 million in annual savings that we originally anticipated. Our fourth quarter outperformance was led by strong results from Grand Theft Auto 5 and Grand Theft Auto Online, Red Dead Redemption 2, and Zynga's mobile portfolio. Broadly speaking, the macroeconomic environment remained relatively consistent with what we experienced throughout the third quarter holiday season. While consumers continued to exercise restraint with their purchasing behaviors, they prioritized blockbuster franchises and titles that offered great value. As a result, our vast catalog of proven, high-quality titles achieved strong results.
Wrong.
As part of our ongoing portfolio management measures, we made the decision to cancel several unannounced titles in development, which we believe will enable us to tighten our focus and reallocate resources to projects for which our creative teams have higher levels of conviction and expectations of success. Excluding the associated write-offs, our fourth quarter and full-year management earnings results were above the high end of our guidance.
Oh, wow.
We manage our pipeline actively, sometimes making difficult decisions to ensure that we're meeting our creative standards and achieving financial returns that are consistent with the goals of our company. We believe that an evolving, robust pipeline is an essential part of our long-term strategy to expand, enhance, and diversify our portfolio, to grow our player base, and to launch a multitude of new hit franchises across an array of platforms and business models. Turning to the performance of our titles for the period, Grand Theft Auto 5 exceeded our expectations, and to date, the title has sold in more than 180 million units worldwide.
GTA 6, guys.
As hardware supply constraints receded, Grand Theft Auto 5 and Grand Theft Auto Online adoption on the latest generation of platforms continued to grow. For the first 3 weeks of
Real quick, I want to say this, that when they say fiscal year 2025, it doesn't mean 2025. Fiscal start in 2024. So the game is coming out, guys. The game is coming out.
11% and 20%.
2024, early 2025.
Versus last summer's content update for the comparable period. During the period, Rockstar Games continued to support the passionate global Grand Theft Auto Online community with an array of new content offerings, including The Last Dose, an epic finale of the Los Santos Drug Wars update, as well as the roving gun van, taxi work missions, a new 50-car garage, new vehicles, clothes, weapons, modes,
yeah, it lines up with 2024, early 2025 release.
Approach to delivering high-value content, creating a much longer tail of sustained engagement and net bookings than we've seen with previous content updates. Additionally, GTA Plus, Rockstar's premium membership program, continues to perform well, driven by a positive response to monthly events since the launch of Los Santos Drug Wars. Red Dead Redemption 2 outperformed our plans, and to date the title has sold in more than 53 million units worldwide. We're also pleased with the continued engagement of players with Red Dead Online, as demonstrated by its 10%.
Man, I wish I invested a little bit today. Damn, bro, almost 10%. Guys, GTA 6 is easily happening in 2024, early 2025 now.
Over 11 million units to date, a record for the series at this stage.
I'll make a video summarizing everything
virtual
for sure.
Currency sales. In addition, engagement with NBA 2K23 remained incredibly strong, with approximately 2.3 million daily active users, including growth in The City, My Career, and My Team users. NBA 2K23 Arcade Edition continues to bring the best basketball experience to mobile devices and has maintained its #1 position on Apple Arcade.
If you guys got Twitter, follow on Twitter, guys. Follow on Twitter, follow on Twitter.
Building upon Visual Concepts' resounding success in reinvigorating our WWE franchise last year, WWE 2K23...
Let's wait for the Q&A. Okay, so he's going to talk about that in just... So if you're just coming on, they said that GTA 6 is well underway and in active development by Rockstar Games. Something they said last year, but they said it again. And they said this Take-Two Interactive expects fiscal 2025... we got to wait for the Q&A. I'll make a video explaining, summarizing everything, like a short 3-4 minute long video. Interactive fiscal 2025 to set new standards in our industry. Now, fiscal 2025 doesn't mean 2025. It will start in 2024. I'm not sure what month exactly. I would have to research before I make a video. So yeah, and rumor says that by the end of 2024 and early 2025, that's when GTA 6 is gonna come out. So this lines up with that perfectly. So guys, I think the rumors that we're getting now, they are more than accurate.
Last week, Private Division announced a partnership with Game Freak to publish their upcoming new action-adventure IP, which is one of Private Division's most ambitious projects to date. In addition, Private Division and the Roll7 studio were recently honored with 2 prestigious industry awards, the BAFTA for Best British Game for Rollerdrome and Best Sports Game at DICE for Ollie Ollie World.
2024, I hope, dog.
Zynga's mobile business had a strong finish to the year. In-app purchases were above our expectations. Momentum has continued, and we were pleased to experience strong demand over the Easter holiday. Efforts to increase our advertising business are tracking well, with ad revenue growing quarter over quarter and accounting for approximately 27% of Zynga's net bookings. Our teams are successfully increasing advertising supply in our games, investing in optimization, and implementing new ad products which are helping us monetize a much broader cohort of users. Our direct-to-consumer efforts are tracking well, with numerous titles currently on our platforms and plans for nearly all mobile games across our labels to leverage our highly profitable proprietary distribution channel over the next few years.
Mobile.
A few highlights of Zynga's offerings during the period include Empires & Puzzles, Zynga's highest-grossing title, drove engagement through its new in-game event, Season of Love. Zynga's social casino portfolio had its best quarter in nearly 2 years, driven by record performance from Game of Thrones Slots Casino and strong overall results from Zynga Poker.
Guys, 1, if you believe GTA 6 is happening holiday 2024 or early 2025, they said fiscal 2025, guys, which means starts 2024. 2, if you believe that it's gonna happen by the end of 2025 or 2026. Thoughts? 1 or 2? 1 or 2?
The new Race Pass
we gotta
from
wait for
CSL
Q&A.
Racing 2 continues to drive player engagement, retention, and monetization with innovative new profile banners for players to collect. We remain quite pleased with our hyper-casual mobile business. Popcore achieved strong results during its first full quarter under our ownership. Additionally, Rollick has increased its profitability, and the studio celebrated several milestones during the period, including the first anniversary of its hit title, Fill the Fridge, and
he literally said tits.
downloaded Spot in Apple's US App Store.
Tits.
In closing, as we continue to pursue our mission to be the most creative, the most innovative, and the most efficient entertainment company in the world, we do so incredibly well positioned with a broader portfolio of owned intellectual property, a deeper pool of the industry's top creative talent,
thank you all, man,
and the sound infrastructure to capitalize on the vast opportunities on the horizon. As we execute on our strategy.
Yo, honestly, I cannot believe we hit 400 likes, bro. I never do numbers like that. Yo, thank you all for 400 likes. If you guys haven't already, drop a like, subscribe, hit the bell, because next week we're getting PlayStation stream, okay? I'll stream that for you.
I'll now turn the call over.
Let's wait for Q&A, boys. Q&A. GTA 6, GTA 6.
I'd like to thank our colleagues around the world for delivering another momentous year for Take-Two. Our integration with Zynga has gone incredibly well, and we continue to release many of the industry's highest quality, most engaging entertainment experiences, thanks to the incredible passion and talent of our teams. We are extremely excited about our release pipeline, which includes approximately 52 titles through fiscal 2026.
What?
Our revised plan reflects several title cancellations,
love your fat cat for
as well as the
gifting memberships again, dude.
of our mobile games to include only those titles currently in our plans for worldwide launch. For fiscal 2024, our pipeline includes 16 planned releases. We expect to deliver 3 immersive core offerings. This includes NBA 2K24 and WWE 2K24, our genre-defining sports titles developed by Visual Concepts. Additionally, we expect to release an eagerly anticipated new IP from one of our premier studios later this fiscal year.
Damn, okay.
We plan to release 2 mid-core arcade titles, which includes LEGO 2K Drive, the ultimate driving adventure game from 2K and Visual Concepts. LEGO 2K Drive brings the iconic LEGO play experience into a vast open world where players of all ages can build any vehicle, drive anywhere, and become a LEGO racing legend. LEGO 2K Drive is the first release in a multi-title partnership between 2K and the LEGO Group. We are confident that 2K's proven expertise in creating high-quality and engaging interactive entertainment properties, combined with the LEGO Group's unprecedented cultural reach,
Trevor had a hard
will
one
evolve
for
the
that
iconic LEGO games experience that fans love in exciting new ways. We also plan to launch 2 new iterations of previously released titles and 3 independent titles, including Private Division's planned May 23rd release of After Us from Piccolo Studios. Players of After Us will navigate stunning environments in a surrealistic world to salvage the souls of extinct animals and restore life on Earth.
Restore life on Earth, that's
and lastly,
the one.
We expect to release 6 mobile titles during the year, including Zynga's Star Wars Hunters, which offers players the opportunity to join the greatest hunters from across the Star Wars galaxy. Players will engage in thrilling third-person combat in a range of competitive game modes across battlegrounds that evoke the iconic worlds of Star Wars. Throughout the year, our hyper-casual studios will release a steady cadence.
If you're just coming on, guys, GTA 6 is very much looking like that it's gonna come out in holiday 2024 or early 2025. The leaks and rumors we had about game coming out 2024 or 2025 looks to be right, looks to be true. If you're just I'll make a dedicated video on it. We gotta wait for the Q&A. I believe we're gonna get more GTA 6 news today, guys. That is good. I'm actually hyped. I'm like glad we got this news. I know it's very minimal, but that's what I was expecting, and I'm glad we got some news about GTA 6, guys. Truly, now we know it's true.
Looking ahead, we currently expect to deliver 36 titles throughout fiscal 2025 and 2026. As always, these plans are a snapshot of our current development pipeline.
Yeah, they're
likely
going for
that some of
holiday
these
season for
titles
sure.
will not be developed through completion, that launch timing may change, and that we will also add new titles to our slate. Our release slate for fiscal 2025 and 2026 includes 14 immersive core releases, 6 of which are sports simulation games.
Okay.
2 mid-core games, 1 of which will be sports-oriented.
Okay.
4 new iterations of previously released titles.
Okay.
4 independent titles from Private Division, 2 of which include our previously announced partnerships with Weta Workshop and Game Freak, and 12 mobile games. In addition to our full game releases, we will continue to offer post-launch content for nearly all of our titles, including virtual currency, DLC packs, and season passes.
Love that. Microtransactions.
Given the
love
strength
that.
of our upcoming release schedule and the high degree of visibility we have into our pipeline, we believe that we'll achieve the record levels of results that Strauss mentioned, including over $8 billion in net bookings and over $1 billion in adjusted unrestricted operating cash flow in fiscal 2025, with further growth in fiscal 2026 and beyond.
That's GTA 6,
As we approach the significant inflection point in our business, we believe our expanding scale and margins will generate industry-leading returns for our shareholders. I'll now turn the call over to Lainey.
Thanks, Carl. Good afternoon, everyone. Today I'll discuss the key highlights from our fourth quarter and fiscal 2023 before reviewing our financial outlook for the full year and first quarter of fiscal 2024. Please note that our results include our combination with Zynga, which affects the comparability of our results relative to last year. Additional details regarding our actual results and outlook are contained in our
GTA 6 coming, guys, when we're 80 years old,
I'm
boys.
so proud of our team for their strong execution and unwavering focus throughout the year.
Fearless.
We made fantastic progress on our integration with Zynga, delivered incredible, high-quality content.
Fearless Lenny, Fearless Lenny.
New games from our pipeline. Efficiency was also a major area of focus. We announced our cost reduction program in February, and as part of our ongoing portfolio management process, we canceled several titles that we anticipated would not meet our internal hurdle rates. We are confident that all these steps will help grow our scale, enhance our long-term margin structure, and ultimately deliver sustainable returns for our stakeholders.
Next.
As Strauss mentioned,
Q&A.
we finished fiscal 2023 with momentum and delivered fourth quarter net bookings of $1.39 billion, which was above our guidance range of $1.31 to $1.36 billion. This reflected better than expected results from Grand Theft Auto 5 and Grand Theft Auto Online, Red Dead Redemption 2, and Zynga's mobile portfolio. During the period, recurrent consumer spending rose 115%, which was above our outlook of 105% growth and accounted for 78% of net bookings. The outperformance was primarily driven by Zynga and Grand Theft Auto Online. Digitally delivered net bookings increased 76% above our guidance of 70% growth and accounted for 97% of the total. During the quarter, 78% of console game sales were delivered digitally, up from 75% last year.
Next.
GAAP net revenue increased 56% to $1.45 billion, and cost of revenue increased 207% to $1.22 billion, which included impairment charges of $465 million related to intangible assets acquired from Zynga, reflecting forecast changes for a few titles, and $54 million relating to capitalized software and development costs for unreleased and canceled console and PC titles, the latter of which was included in our management results.
Yeah,
Operating
very
expenses
likely.
increased by 130% to $926 million, which primarily reflected the addition of Zynga, which was partially offset by lower marketing expenses.
Very likely, man. I'm
GAAP
hyped,
net
bro.
loss
I'm
was
hyped.
$610 million, or $3.62 per share, which includes $302 million of amortization of acquired intangibles and $45 million of business acquisition costs. Excluding the $54 million impairment charge, our management earnings would have been above the high end of our guidance range. Turning to our fiscal 2023 results, total net bookings were $5.28 billion, which was above our guidance of $5.2 to $5.25 billion. While the challenging macroeconomic backdrop affected certain components of our portfolio, we experienced favorable performance within our catalog of industry-leading.
No GTA 6 before 2026. Yo, and right now it's looking like it's holiday 2024. Like, for real, like dead ass this time. After what they said, fiscal 2025, bro, that is 2024. That's how the year starts. I know this is like fiscal 2025. You'll be like, no, man, that's 2025, bro. That's 2025. Nah, it's gonna start in 2024. So, holiday 2024, that is almost 2025 or early 2025. I truly hope it's 2024 holiday, because that's when I think they truly are looking to release the game by holiday 2024. I really hope. For Christmas, they want to get those sales, dog.
During fiscal 2023, we spent $204 million on capital expenditures.
Don't worry. Right now, they're not talking about anything too important. So don't worry, man. They're going to get to the Q&A. That's going to be most important, because they already blew their load about GTA 6 officially. So they're not going to say anything more GTA 6 related. They're going to talk about it during Q&A, though.
Which included impairment charges of $465 million related to intangible assets acquired from Zynga, and $79 million related to capitalized software and development costs for unreleased and canceled titles,
my bad.
The latter of which was included in our management results.
Thank you for subscribing, brother.
Operating expenses increased by 131% to $3.45 billion, which primarily reflected the addition of Zynga, as well as higher personnel, stock compensation, and IT expenses. And GAAP net loss was...
Trust me, man, I've heard a lot of these calls, and Lenny never talks about GTA 6, so I know, like, this is the safe zone. I can pause, guys, or I can mute. This is a safe zone, but I'm not gonna do it anymore, okay? Just wanted to say that.
Today, we provided our initial outlook for fiscal 2024. We project net bookings to range from $5.45 billion to $5.55 billion.
That's for this year.
The largest contributors to net bookings are expected to be NBA 2K, Grand Theft Auto Online, and Grand Theft Auto 5, our hyper-casual mobile portfolio, Empires & Puzzles, Toon Blast, Words with Friends, Merged Dragons, Red Dead Redemption 2, and Red Dead Online, and Zynga Poker. We expect the net bookings breakdown from our labels to be roughly 53% Zynga, 31% 2K, 15% Rockstar Games, and 1% other. And we forecast our geographic net booking split to be about 67% United States and 33% international.
What up, Core? How you doing, man?
Expect recurrent consumer spending to be up approximately 5% compared to fiscal 2023 and represents 79% of net bookings. Our forecast assumes that 76% of console game sales will be delivered digitally. We expect to generate approximately $100 million in non-GAAP adjusted unrestricted operating cash flow, and we plan to deploy approximately $180 million for capital expenditures.
Yeah, he's taking a piss, dog.
We expect GAAP net revenue to range from $5.37 to $5.47 billion and cost of revenue to range from $2.51 to $2.54 billion.
Next.
Our total operating expenses are expected to range from $3.39 to $3.41 billion
yes,
as compared to $3.45 billion last year. At the midpoint, this represents a 1% reduction, reflecting lower acquisition costs, the realization of synergies from our combination with Zynga, and savings from our cost reduction program, which are partly offset by a full year of Zynga, higher stock compensation and personnel expenses, driven by the annualization of new hires, and the effects of inflation on other business operating expenses, primarily reflected in IT costs. We expect the GAAP net loss ranging from $477 to $518 million, or $2.80 to $3.05.
Lenny will never talk about GTA 6. Do we really need to hear about Zynga? Yeah, Lenny is specialist for that. Yeah, we gotta wait for the Q&A. If you are Punjabi, do you know Sidhu Moosewala? No, नहीं भाई मुझे उसका नहीं पता था. बाद पे पता लगा जब you know. लेकिन मैं लाहौर से हूँ, so मुझे अज़मा आता है. Okay, can you please stop muting the call every 5 minutes we're listening? I got you, but she's not gonna say anything important, dude. Like,
and for our current fiscal year, our high degree of visibility into our pipeline gives us confidence that we are approaching a significant inflection point in our business where we will achieve new record levels of results for our business next year and beyond. Now moving on to our guidance for the fiscal first quarter. We project net bookings to range from $1.15 to $1.2 billion.
See, she's not gonna say anything important, guys.
Compared to $1 billion in the first quarter last year.
Trust me, she's not.
Largest contributors to net bookings are expected to be NBA 2K.
We gotta wait for Q&A. They already blew their load about GTA 6.
Grand Theft Auto 5, a hyper-casual mobile portfolio,
mobile GTA 5. That's it.
Team Blast, Merge Dragons, Words with Friends, Zynga Poker, Red Dead Redemption 2, and Red Dead Online. We project recurrent consumer spending to increase by 35%.
Okay.
Our forecast assumes that 79% of console game sales will be delivered digitally, up slightly from 77% in the same period last year. We expect GAAP net revenue to range from $1.21 to $1.26 billion and cost of revenue to range from $572 to $592 million.
Okay.
Operating expenses are expected to range from $827 to $837 million.
Damn,
At the midpoint, this represents an 18% increase over last year, which reflects a full quarter of Zynga and higher stock compensation, personnel, and IT expenses based on the factors I mentioned previously.
Can a brown man get 2 pennies, though? Can I get a million?
$161 to $178 million, or 95 cents to $1.05 per share, which assumes a basic share count of 169.4 million shares.
Thank you for subscribing, brother. Welcome on in.
We believe that we are very well positioned in our industry to deliver the highest quality content, gain market share, and enhance our profitability as we grow our scale and maintain our focus on efficiency. We are extremely excited about our next chapter of growth, and we look forward to our labels sharing more details about the many exciting projects we have underway. Thank you. I'll now turn the call back to Strauss.
Finally. Okay, now we can hear it. I told you guys.
Carl and Lainey.
I told you guys, Lenny will never tell you anything.
For your dedication, your hard work, and these terrific results. We will now take your questions. Operator?
Okay, guys, ask GTA 6. Boys, this is the one. This is the one.
A question and answer session. If you would like to ask a question, please press star 1 on your telephone keypad.
Star 1, guys. Star 1.
A confirmation tone will indicate that your line is in the question queue. You may press star 2 if you would like to remove your question from the queue.
Okay. All right. Most Karen sound I've ever heard. Yeah.
It may be necessary to pick up your handset before pressing the star keys. One moment, please, while we pull for questions.
It's gonna get loud, guys.
Thank you. Our first question comes from Andrew Urkowitz with Jefferies. Please proceed with your question.
Star 1.
Yes, hi. Thanks for taking my question. I guess I'll just skip right to fiscal 25 and 26. It's pretty rare that you guys give 2-year guide like this.
Yeah.
And we've seen quite a few delays across the industry. Could you just give a little additional color on where the confidence is coming from on being able to provide that to us today?
Yeah. GTA 6.
Yes, you're right. It's very uncharacteristic of us to talk about subsequent years at this time. We're doing so because we've been investing in a pipeline for a long time. and we now have a great deal of confidence that that pipeline will be delivered in the next 3 years. 12 titles in fiscal 24, 36 in the following 2 years. 44% of that is new intellectual property. The rest is new iterations of existing franchises, and that's mobile, console, PC, and numerous business models. We couldn't be more excited. Fiscal 24's titles look good, and as I said, we're very confident in the years to come as well. And we thought it was important to convey that with transparency today.
Yeah. You believe it? We don't believe it.
I think 44% of new IP. When you're looking this far out, what kind of can you walk us through a little bit like how you think about modeling those, the conservatism you're thinking about in some of those, or just kind of how you come up with the forecast for the new IP?
True. New IP, true.
So new IP, as you know, new IP is always a little bit of a wild card, and it's difficult to predict exactly how it's going to behave.
That's not GTA 6,
Obviously, we're not completely flying blind because we do have a pretty comprehensive process of doing comps in the market. But you really just never know, which is one of the reasons why when we model out in our product investment review process new IP, we never model out big hits with enormous upside. It's really, I don't want to necessarily call it a conservative approach, but we don't look at it as sort of outlying success. Obviously, everything that we invest in and everything that we release, we're looking to achieve that outlying success, and we know that not every single one of our titles will achieve that. But that is the game we're in, and that's why we're making these investments in new IP, which ultimately is the lifeblood of our industry, and that's why we're still very much dedicated to doing that.
Got it. Thank you so much. Appreciate the color.
Appreciate the color. We love the color.
Thank you.
And she's way too.
From Matthew Thornton with Truist Securities. Please proceed with your.
It's gonna get loud. I'm gonna lower it.
Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Maybe two from me. Strauss, it's been another 3 months, and AI remains a hot topic, and I'm sure you and team have had more time to digest and think about. I'm just kind of curious your latest thoughts on how you think it will influence the business and the industry. And then just secondly, as we think about the headcount and the infrastructure that we now have in place, are we kind of at a place where you have what you need to pursue this aggressive pipeline, or do we still need some more invest? I'm just trying to think about the OpEx leverage and how to think about that as we kind of flow through the out years. Thanks again, everyone.
Yeah, thanks again, guys.
Thanks. Yes, as you know, I'm usually a skeptic when others engage in hyperbole.
I gotta lower even more.
In the case of AI, I'm pretty enthusiastic. First of all, despite the fact that artificial intelligence is an oxymoron, as is machine learning, this company's been involved in those activities no matter how you, no matter what words you use to describe them for its entire history, and we're a leader in the space. So while the most recent developments in AI are surprising and exciting to many, they're exciting to us, but not at all surprising. Our view is that AI will allow us to do a better job and to do a more efficient job. When you're talking about tools, and they are simply better and more effective tools. I wish I could say that the advances in AI will make it easier to create hits. Obviously, it won't. Hits are created by genius, and data sets plus compute plus large language models does not equal genius. Genius is the domain of human beings, and I believe will stay that way. However, I think jobs can be made a whole lot easier and more efficient by developments in AI, and we're certainly looking forward to that. And as I said, we're already putting it in practice every day.
So your second question in terms of cost. So from an I'm not sure exactly what you meant by operating expenses, so I'll just kind of break it down about overhead. So publishing overhead and corporate overhead, I would say generally speaking, we're kind of at scale. We have what we need. That's not to say to achieve our plan over the next few years. That's not to say that we won't still be investing in those areas, and there will be cost increases associated with that. We're always looking for efficiencies, but people do get raises, and we find needs as new opportunities arise. So can't stand here and say that we don't have any more investment in publishing and corporate overhead, but we certainly believe that we're at scale. And we also believe that that's an opportunity for us to, to expand our margins based on the fact that we are at scale or very nearly at scale in that regard. On the development side, we do intend over the next few years to continue to add to our development capacity. That's something that we have been able to do successfully. We have about 9,000 developers in-house today. That doesn't include our third-party relationships, which are vast and strong. And we do, part of our plan is to continue investing in that area.
Okay, next. Ask about GTA 6. Is she even talking?
Thank you.
Thank
Our
you.
next question is from Matthew Cost with Morgan Stanley. Please
It's
proceed
gonna
with
get
your
loud,
question.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for taking the question. The first one is just about the long-term guidance. I think you mentioned growth in fiscal 26 off of the base of fiscal 25. Off of the base in fiscal 25. Presumably, there's quite a few units of new games that are being launched in that year. I guess when you think out into fiscal 26, what are the moving pieces that you see driving growth year over year off of what looks to be, based on the numbers you've just provided, a very, very strong year in fiscal 25? And then the second question is just on mobile. You announced that you're going to be launching Star Wars Hunters this fiscal year. I think the game's been in development for some time. Are you seeing something in the mobile gaming market, a sort of stabilization or improvement of marketing efficiency that makes you feel this is the right time to come out with the game? Thank you.
Playboy, they already did, but we're still waiting if they announce more or not.
So in terms of our confidence in talking about what would grow fiscal 26 over 25, it's the same answer of what would grow 25 or 24, which is our pipeline, and it's the makeup of that pipeline. And I don't want to get into too much detail about what title unit expectations are, whether it's title units or it's the current consumer spending, because the fact is it's all of the above. But in the end, it's based on us delivering the pipeline that we have on plan and achieving the results that we expect. I really don't have much more to say beyond that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Love y'all
on
for
Star Wars
500 likes,
Hunters,
man.
you asked about the market backdrop. We are seeing some improvement in year-over-year comps. Mobile really was under a lot of pressure. The market is recovering a bit. It's still down year-over-year. In certain instances, we appear to be overperforming, and we're excited about many developments at Zynga. For example, advertising penetration. Advertising now represents 27% of Zynga's net bookings, which is great. That'll continue to improve. We're excited also.
Shout out to Fat Cat. You'll love Yama Man.
It has an effect on our margins, a beneficial effect on our margins.
Fat Cat,
so I think the backdrop is
thank you.
stable and perhaps improving a little bit. At the end of the day, what will matter, of course, is the quality of the title. Mobile is a very competitive space. We feel really good about Star Wars Hunters.
Great, thank you.
Yeah, Country, what's up, man? You missed a lot. I'll summarize everything for you. Basically, GTA 6 is happening. It's happening.
Colin Sebastian with Baird. Please proceed with your question.
It's gonna get loud, boys.
Thanks, and good afternoon, everybody. Strauss, you talk about setting new standards in the industry, and I know quality is a big piece of that, but we'll be also curious to know, beyond that, what specific areas of innovation within your games you would say, keep the portfolio ahead of the competition.
Thank you, Fat Cat.
Regarding the fiscal 25 commentary, I would just be curious, out of that more than $2.5 billion in incremental bookings next year, what portion of that, should we think of as falling into RCS versus, I guess, unit sales? Thank you.
Yeah, let's see. Oh, she.
Yeah, thanks for your question. In terms of how do you define innovation? If it had one definition, I think it would stop being innovation pretty quickly. But I think our labels are known for leading in new areas, whether that's 3D view when there wasn't one before, whether that was downloadable add-on content many years ago, or in-game purchases, virtual currency, or the like. That was the neighborhood or the city in NBA 2K, GTA Online, Red Dead Online, what you could do in those online environments. All of those were innovations driven by our labels. And everyone who works in a creative capacity at this company is trying to think about how to engage and entertain consumers in a way that's novel, that hasn't been seen before. We actually just had an internal email exchange earlier today talking about the unknown unknowns. That we know in the next 10 years there will be extraordinary changes in this industry. This is a highly dynamic industry, and we need to be not only current, we need to be leading the charge. Sometimes historically we have, other times we've missed the boat, and we want to be at the front of the line, and our creative folks work in service of their passions to make the best entertainment anyone creates on Earth. And again, we don't always succeed, but often we do. Our track record's pretty great creatively, and that's thanks to our 9,000 developers who work here and another 1,500 who work outside of our four walls to do work that Take-Two brings to market. So I'm sort of highly optimistic on the one hand, and very mindful that this is a really ambitious challenge, and the ambition is, it's an emotional burden for everyone who works here, but also a great benefit when we succeed. On your second point, I think you asked us to distinguish between RCS and console sale and full game sales.
Right. So for fiscal year 25, we are really excited to talk about it. It's a highly anticipated year, and we're really happy to talk about us hitting $8 billion. In net bookings, but we aren't talking about what the detail of that is at this time.
That's GTA 6, guys. If you're coming on, they talked about earlier. I will summarize everything. GTA 6 is happening, holiday 2024 or early 2025.
Our next question is from Doug Krautz with TD Cowen. Please proceed with your question.
Yeah, I like her voice very much.
Hey, thank you. I just wanted to talk about your unadjusted operating cash flow margins for a minute. If I go back to fiscal 18 through fiscal 21, you were pretty consistently in the low mid 20% range. It's slipped down below then since then, I think, is a function of you investing against your future pipeline. Your fiscal 25 guide is over $1 billion in OCF against over $8 billion in bookings, which is still only about a 12.5% margin, if my math is correct, which seems low. Do you expect that in fiscal 25 you're still going to be investing heavily against future opportunities? Do you expect to get back to that 20% plus range in 25 or thereafter? Any kind of color you've given that would be great. Thank you.
Sure. It's definitely still, going to be investing in the pipeline going forward, and we still will have, interest payments and tax payments through those years. But we definitely will see a lot of the titles that we have been building up onto the balance sheet coming out those years. So that will definitely be affecting the AUOCF in those years as well.
That's all right now, bro.
Okay, thank you.
Why are you going back to my past? I'm strong. I'm independent. Don't go to my past.
Our next question is from Clay Griffin with Moffett-Nathanson. Please proceed with your question.
Ask about GTA 6. Ask about GTA. Love you.
Hey, thanks for taking the question. I guess I'm thinking about are the marketing strategies for some of these big, highly anticipated titles different now than they were, say, maybe in the Red Dead 2 launch? I mean, notwithstanding the fact that a larger number of titles ought to bring a higher level of marketing support in the aggregate, I'm curious if the overall level of marketing efficiency against bookings is materially different now than maybe the prior generation. I guess, in other words, awareness of your IP is already quite high. So just curious on that.
So I would say, hey Clay, I would say that the overall marketing spend levels are different.
My guy is passionate.
Consistent manner.
I love that.
Although the makeup of that spending and the timing of the spending is definitely different now than it has been in the past. We don't spend a heck of a lot of money on TV, really, if any, at this point. Outdoor, a lot of those items are not really in our media plan. We have a lot more social spending than we did before, targeted spending, performance marketing, etc. And it also used to be that a big portion of the marketing budget was spent prior to the release, in the weeks prior to the release, and certainly within the couple weeks following the release. We still will spend significant amount of marketing in and around the launch date, but it is much more spread out because we have the ability to monetize for a much longer period of time. And there are certain opportunities for us, to market additional content drops. So you would see our marketing budgets are definitely spread out. Longer than they would have been in the past. So those really are the two changes. But no, I don't really think there'd be a significant change in the scale of what we spend.
Yeah, microtransactions coming in.
There was some commentary about what sounded like a one-time cash tax issue in Q4. We just wanted to confirm that and maybe just give us a sense of maybe what that was? Do we expect that to repeat? And just kind of general framework for thinking about cash taxes going forward. Thanks.
Yeah, well, sir, the leaks that we got
It
recently
wasn't really like a
were
one-time
true, man.
taxing. It
I'll
was
keep
really
you in the
like
loop,
a
Swain.
time. It was a timing issue. So
It's happening, boys.
it's not something that will repeat, but it is our tax balances for each year. So it's something that we'll have tax payments every year going forward.
But the rate that you guys have been speaking to is there's no sense that that's moving one direction or the other.
Well, we have it's like an 18% estimated tax rate is in our management rate, and that's an annual rate that we use for every year.
Great. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Our next question is from Omar Dusouki with Bank of America. Please proceed with your question.
It's going to get loud, boys.
Hi, thank you for taking my question. So I guess I was wondering if you could maybe parse out a little bit implied in your operating income guidance, mobile versus
oh my
console.
God. My God.
I think a number of your peers guided profits
Bank of America.
roughly at the same levels for calendar 23 as was calendar 22, and was just wondering, just for starters, whether your implied guide is up or down, if you could tell me that. And then I have a follow-up question.
Follow-up as well? You have the audacity to ask for a follow-up? Bank of America. Big L, big L.
Can you repeat the first question? I'm sorry.
Yeah, no problem. A number of your peers that publish only mobile games have guided profits at similar levels in 2023 full year as 2022 full year, and I was wondering whether your guidance implies your profitability for Zynga and your Take-Two mobile business up or down. I realize there's a number of moving pieces, such as potential revenue synergies, reducing the cost of advertising, and of course cost synergies. But is your implied guide for mobile up or down versus last year?
She's gonna say I don't understand. Can you repeat that?
Like for like, including 53 days of Zynga.
Like the stream, guys.
Yeah. So on a like-for-like basis for a comparable 12 months, the Zynga mobile business is up year over year.
Like to like, guys. Like to like.
Okay, great. And I'm also glad that you guys addressed the $500 million of annual net bookings opportunities in the presentation. So I wanted to dig into that for a second. I think you have
like to like.
For the first question is can you give us any sense of the cadence of how you might get to $500 million? In terms of like fiscal 24, fiscal 25, fiscal 26.
They're going to release more shark cards, bro. That's it.
Because you guys did put out a cadence in the S4. Obviously, that's a long time ago, but any update there would be great. So the cadence first, and then the second, the ramp to $500 million. And then the second one is you have a couple of bullet points here, establishing a more meaningful presence in key mobile-first emerging markets, and introducing mobile games from some of our most popular and proven intellectual properties. So does that include high-fidelity mobile games? Is that what you're referring to there? And specifically for Asian markets?
My guy ranting, though.
Some of your PC console IP.
My guy ranting.
Appreciate your response.
That's not a question. That's a rant.
It's Carl. So in terms of some of the cadence around the $500 million revenue synergies, obviously we're still very committed to that, and we feel very good about those opportunities for us. I think in the near term, there are several meaningful opportunities that we believe our teams, we can actually start to begin to activate this fiscal year. And those are really more around expanding our D2C efforts more meaningfully. In some of our
he get passionate,
also
man. He
things
so
like
passionate.
Implementing new bold beats, marketing beats across the company. User acquisition optimization, creating centralized library of customer data across the company. Integrating the Take-Two databases with the Zynga databases. All of those things, we're going to be able to start realizing some of that in this fiscal year, and then obviously accelerate that into the next few years as well. In terms of over the immediate and long term, and I think this will answer both of your questions. We do have a vision to introduce mobile games to some of our most popular properties on the T2 side into the mobile space. That's something that we're having conversations right now. Nothing to announce specifically, But the conversations are happening, and I would characterize them as very positive, and people are excited about that opportunity. I'm not really sure I understood
your question,
the sort of reference to Asia and high fidelity, et cetera. But these are intellectual properties. Think about them as some of our more core type games. And by definition, you would expect, and again, I don't have anything to announce right now because we don't have any games necessarily in development in that regard, that those games would be a little bit more upmarket. Because we do believe that there's a market for that. You've seen some success in the mobile space with other folks bringing their titles to market. Call of Duty is a perfect example of that. We think that there's several of our titles that have that kind of opportunity. And I would expect those games to be a little bit more towards the mid-core arena.
This is Call of
Duty,
bro.
I hope that answers your question.
You're Call of Duty
does.
talking
Thank you
about?
very much.
This is Call of Duty. Friendly.
Thank you. Our next question is from Martin Yang with
Call of Duty is a perfect example, he said, bro. I swear to God. GTA 6 is probably going to be a flop then, bro.
Good afternoon. Thank you for taking
Probably
my
not.
question.
I'm joking.
First question on Zynga. Can you tell us if Zynga's developer headcount grows since it was acquired?
The fact that they compared with Call of Duty, bro, it's...
Yeah, we don't break out the headcount label by label,
bro.
but we did say that we have about 9,000 internal development people at the company.
I have to constantly up the volume and lower.
The second question is broader. Want to get your broader view on console cycles. When do you plan to stop supporting past-gen consoles, and what goes into the decision of stopping for the past-gen consoles for certain franchise or for the overall Take-Two released game?
Yeah, true.
It really varies. Obviously our labels will continue to support platforms for which they believe there's a meaningful audience. And if and when the audience diminishes to a point where it's not economical to do so, we stop supporting the platforms. But in general, we're pretty supportive on an ongoing basis.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Next.
Our next question is from Brian Fitzgerald with Wells
Her mic
Fargo.
is so low, bro.
Please proceed with your question.
Okay.
Thanks. A couple questions on consumer pricing, not with your titles, but we've seen discounting on some of your competitors' recent releases. They were anticipated AAA titles, but were being discounted within days and weeks. So do you think the gamer is still struggling a little bit with coming to terms with $70 price points, maybe still macro impacted? And then the second one related to pricing is, again, you saw strong RCS performance. Historically, the narrative has been, gaming spending is resilient because even in macro, because you get that bang for buck, relatively low cost per hour of entertainment. At the same time, the model is evolving to more live services, more RCS. Is that RCS spend just as resilient as the historical industry consumer spend has been?
Yeah, we've talked about this in the past. To take your second question first, we do.
Games should be $60.
Spending is probably more affected by macroeconomic conditions because you don't need to spend. If you have the game, you can enjoy the game. Now, there are certain titles that we don't really put ours into this category where you kind of have toll booths. If you don't pay, you really can't play. But that doesn't describe any of our titles, mobile or console. So we think of spending in a live services environment as a nice-to-have for the consumer, not a must-have. And as a result, if the consumer, is feeling a pinch, that might be an area that would be more likely to be influenced negatively. In terms of the pricing point that you raised, we're not seeing a pushback on a frontline price. What we're seeing is consumers are seeking to limit their spending by going either to the stuff they really, really care about, blockbusters, or to value. And sometimes it could be both. And the good news is, we have a bunch of blockbusters, and we have a wonderful catalog. The other news is we also have a robust frontline release schedule. And without regard to price, there has been some pressure as a result if a consumer sees something as interesting but not necessarily yet a huge blockbuster. We think that'll change. This is a growth business, and this is a unique market. And nothing that's going on now is inconsistent with the view that we outlined during the pandemic. We said at that time we were benefiting greatly from people being at home in an odd turn of events, and we set our expectations that post-pandemic we'd, as an industry, be in a better place than pre-pandemic and a worse place than during a time when people were sheltering at home. And that's exactly what's happened, exacerbated by a challenging mixed economy. And what I believe is a recession, at least if you look at it through the lens of people who purvey digital entertainment consumed at home and e-commerce suppliers. There's a lot of pressure in those markets. But the overall tailwinds of the industry will continue. This is a growth business. It will.
If you're just coming on, basically the leaks were true for GTA 6, guys. It's coming.
20 plus years. And we will have those tailwinds. Now, we still have to deliver in that context, and we intend to.
Yes, sir.
But, to torture the metaphor, the winds at our back.
Awesome. Thanks, Strauss. Really appreciate it.
It's coming, boys. It's coming, boys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Our next question is from Mike Hickey with Benchmark.
Mike Hickey.
Please proceed with your question.
Okay, Mike, don't give me...
Hey, Strauss. Cool. Thanks, guys, for my questions. And congrats on your... I guess it's congrats on your 25 guide. No pressure, guys, on $8 billion in revenue. Just curious...
okay, lower it.
You didn't guide to profitability. I don't expect you to now. That $8 billion was a little bit above.
Man's driving.
Just curious how we should think about profitability. I think consensus for 25 is over $8, and
yeah, he's driving.
Don't expect you to confirm that either way, maybe. But just thoughts on how we should think about profitability on 25, especially given that we have extended timelines now on development and what impact that could have. And then the second question, just another one on AI. Strauss, glad to hear you're positive on it. That's nice. Just curious on the mobile side with AI and barriers to entry. Just curious if you think that will have any challenges in terms of more competitors coming to the market. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Mike.
Man is literally playing
basically
GTA
have
6.
indicated profitability by talking about our operating cash flow. You're right, we haven't gotten granular because we're not providing initial specific guidance, but we do expect that fiscal 25, 26, and beyond will be highly profitable years.
Yeah,
and we've said, repeatedly, and in these remarks today, we expect to grow our margins. That's a big part of what our financial objectives include. With regard to AI and mobile, I think the implication of your question is, does generative AI allow people who aren't in the business to make mobile hits by saying to ChatGPT, come up with a great idea for a new mobile hit. Oh, and by the way, please code it for me too. And while you can do that now, you should give it a try and you'll see what happens, because we certainly have tried it around here. And let's just say that, no, you will not be able to create hits that way. I mean, remember, what you're looking at with AI and what you will always be looking at is a data set, compute, and at least sitting here today, large language models. And in the future, you may not be looking at large language models or they will change, but you'll still be looking at a data set and compute. And a data set by definition is backward looking, and hits in the entertainment business by definition are forward looking. And no matter how intelligent, and I use the word in quotes, very much in quotes, maybe multiple quotes, a machine is not going to be able to look forward. A machine can predict based on data sets and using massive compute and using large language models. We're all super excited about what we see because we haven't seen before the possibility of doing a natural language query and getting a natural language.
AI in 5 years from now, hold my beer, Strauss.
To confuse that result with intelligence and creativity is like confusing a magic trick with magic. It's not magic. It's still a magic trick. So that's where I'm at on this. No, AI is not going to allow people to push a button and make a hit. However, AI is going to make certain elements of any process that requires coding easier for everyone. Not disproportionately for anyone, for everyone.
Subscribing. Thank you for subscribing. Love you. Love y'all for almost 600 likes. Thank you, man. Y'all are killing it. Love y'all, man. Guys, GTA 6 confirmed, boys. Drop a like if you haven't already. Today has been a good day, man. Honestly.
We ask that you limit to one question.
One
to allow for as many questions as possible.
If you
Our next question is from Garrick Johnson with BMO Capital Markets.
Okay,
Please proceed with your
WRL.
question.
Ask GTA 6, boss.
Great, thank you. On the topic of delivering mobile games direct to consumer, what kind of share are you targeting for downloads in MTX, and then what kind of margin lift would you see on a game-by-game basis as well as a consolidated basis?
So we haven't disclosed what our target is. We do think it's a significant opportunity for us. So it's
this guy. I love this man.
100%. We don't think that it makes sense in all cases to go to direct to consumer, but we do think there's a lot of room for us.
He's like me when I do my news videos.
Right now. I forget the second question. What was the second question?
What was the second part of your question?
Bombocad!
Margin lift. And yes.
Yeah, well, I mean, again, I don't think we've talked about the margins, but you can kind of back into them yourself. I mean, we're doing it ourselves, and there's sort of the take rate obviously is much, much, much lower because you're really talking about payment clearances and things of that nature.
Fearless, strong, independent. We do it ourselves. We do it ourselves.
Rates that may be in them.
Next. Okay, next. Ow.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The next question is from Benjamin Soff with
Benjamin.
Deutsche Bank. Please proceed with your question.
Don't ask about Benjamins, ask about
Hey guys, thanks for taking the question. Just one on the slide. So Lego Drive is listed under the mid-core section, but it seems like a $70 price point with a full year of seasonal updates, and to me that would seem like a AAA title. So do you mind expanding a bit on the difference between immersive and mid-core in your mind? And then apologies if I missed it, but are you expecting both top line and bottom line growth in fiscal 26? Thanks.
Holy. Fiscal 26.
So in terms of, it's a funny question you ask, because we've debated this exact thing internally, whether or not, like a Lego title, for example, is a mid-core title, mid-core/arcade, or is it immersive? And it really isn't a question of quality and the amount of gameplay that's involved. So the $70 price point, I would say, is a bit of a red herring. We think that the game is certainly worthwhile with that experience, but the experience itself, when you look at
Stop the cap.
If you compare that experience to a Grand Theft Auto, for example, obviously there's a big difference in the depth of the storyline, the vastness of the world, etc. Lego Drive is an open world driving experience, but it's not Los Santos. So there's quite a bit, and it's probably not even the city with NBA. So the term is probably a little bit of art in terms of how we classify things, but in this particular case, just given the look and the feel of the game, we thought that mid-core and /arcade was the right categorization of it. But there's no specific guideline other than it kind of, in this particular case, it kind of felt that way.
Was somebody typing on keyboard?
And I should also say, sorry Eleni was about to answer the other question.
Lenny!
Mid-core or arcade versus core or immersive, that doesn't necessarily indicate our expectations about commercial success, because you can have a commercially successful title that's mid-core or casual.
Okay, got it.
And then for fiscal 26, what we've said is that we expect net bookings and operational results to be higher than fiscal 25. So that would imply that it both would be growing.
Oh my goodness!
Got it. Thank you guys.
Got it! Thank you guys! Bro, he was loud and typing.
The next question is from Stephen Ju with Credit Suisse.
Stephen Ju?
Please proceed with your question.
Come on, Stephen.
Okay, thank you. So, Strauss, I certainly do not want to put words in your mouth, but your answer to one of the prior questions sounded like you were talking about incremental barbelling of industry dollars, I guess similar to what we were seeing during the financial crisis. And then I guess in an environment where only the AAA and the value games are going to capture dollars and the stuff in the middle may be in some trouble. So, what are you doing at the studio level?
Helicopters, they're doing helicopters
now to maybe adjust for that environment. And Carl, what are you doing at the private division level to adjust to what might be the new normal?
Yeah, D-Money's going to be a hard time condensing all the info.
I think that's right, but at the end of the day, it just means quality. Just means you have to put out great stuff, and that speaks to private division as well. And that's always the case. This is less about changing strategy, because our strategy is that everything that we put out should be just spectacular and more just a reflection of where the consumer sits. And the consumer will return, and this is going to be a growth business. As long as we make the highest quality titles, we should do just fine. Private division's approach has never been based on sort of taking a shortcut on quality. Its approach has been, let's bring into the tent developers who might not otherwise bring their products to Take-Two. And in certain instances, we can deliver an A-plus title on a more economical level than we might be able to do in-house. And that's been proven out, and Private Division has generated a lot of successful titles. And in fact, virtually everything they've done, not everything, but virtually everything has been successful.
Okay, all right, okay. Thank you. Next question, or maybe it's over.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Our next question is from Matthew Thornton with Truist Securities. Please proceed with your question.
I like her voice a lot, though.
Hey guys, just a quick follow-up. I'm not sure if this is for Strauss or Carl. We've talked about DTC on the mobile side. You guys have DTC experience with the Rockstar launcher on the PC side. If we think out a couple of years, given the scale you're going to be at as the world perhaps starts to take more steps towards streaming, do you see the opportunity to perhaps partner on the back end or white label the streaming back end to go D2C on streaming, again, given the scale you'll be at in a couple of years? Just kind of curious if you're thinking about that yet. Thanks again.
I apologize on their behalf.
Our strategy has always been to have the broadest possible distribution. We were a leader in digital distribution in the very beginning, and one of the reasons we did so well is that we basically were willing to do business with everyone whose terms made sense to us, and who were good market participants in terms of security and compliance. And to the extent that streaming is a viable business opportunity and technology for our industry, of course we'll avail ourselves of it, and I'm certain we'll work with third parties as we have in the past. We were, I think, the first licensor to Stadia, for example. Sorry it didn't work out, but we were there to support the effort. And equally, to the extent that it makes sense to have our own platform, we will do that too. But we're very unlikely to be exclusively limited in one direction or the other. We want to be where the consumer is.
I
think that's all the questions we have today. Thank you so much for joining us. We're thrilled with these results. We're more than thrilled with our outlook. I want to reiterate our gratitude to our teams around the world who show up every day with more or less, with smiles on their faces, mostly with smiles, aiming to do their very best work and pursuing their passions. I want to thank our business teams who bring their great work to market and make sure that we run our business in a first-class fashion. And of course, I want to thank our shareholders for their support and confidence in us. Have a great day.
Thank you. Have a great day. All right, let's actually get this. Let's have the emergency meeting, guys. Everybody gather on. Let's actually peel this layer by layer. So GTA 6 is essentially confirmed. It's happening, guys. It's finally happening. Still cannot say finally because you never know, they might delay it, but they said finally, I guess. It is happening, guys. Holiday 2024 or early 2025, because fiscal year, the game is trending right now. Why wouldn't it trend? GTA 6 may release between April 2024 or May or March 2025, because that's like the fiscal year 2025. So guys, finally, who would have thought we would be alive? You never know, man. It's still a year, 2 years away. Or less than 2 years. I truly hope it doesn't get pushed after March 2025. That would be really, really bad. But I think April or Holiday 2024 is very, very good. I'm leaning towards Holiday 2024, and that's what the leaks also did say. Holiday 2024 would just be insane, because we're also hearing about PS5 Pro. So PS5 Pro is gonna happen. That's happening. That's what the leaks were saying. And it's coming from Tom Henderson, and Tom Henderson is the first guy that said that Holiday 2024 and or 2025. That's what he also said. But then we had Test1 who said Holiday 2024 and early 2025. Tom said that he thinks that the game can be delayed to 2025, and I believe they can surely delay it, and it's quite possible. It's a possibility, but they officially confirmed they are targeting that time frame. So fiscal 2025 is literally April 2024 to March 2025. So they're targeting that time frame, but it doesn't mean the game will 100% come out during this time frame. They can surely delay it. Things can go south. Maybe another leaker is gonna leak the gameplay, and he might leak the Lucia Bunda, and then all of a sudden we might not be getting that Bunda. So that can happen. But realistically, it's finally looking like that, guys. We are in the end game, man. Holy shit. It's happening. Last year they confirmed it. Couldn't even believe when they did confirm it. Today they literally said the same thing. So they said they started the stream off with, in fact, right before the stream started, they said the old news, like, hey man, active development for the next entry in Grand Theft Auto series is well underway. They did say that. It's like old news, we know about it, but thank God, I guess. But during the stream, they said Take-Two Interactive expects fiscal 2025 to set new standards in our industry and achieve over $8 billion in net bookings. That is GTA 6. Now, they never said GTA 6 in a nutshell, specifically, but everybody's saying GTA 6 because that's GTA 6, you know what I'm saying? Bruh. I know it's kind of wild that all of us are thinking it's GTA 6, and rightfully, because you know, you started the stream off by talking about the next GTA, and then later on you said that, well, you're expecting fiscal 2025 to be big. But the crazy part here is this, guys. They officially never said the word GTA 6, though. You know what I mean, right? But I'm saying GTA 6, you're thinking GTA 6, everybody's thinking GTA 6, and GTA 6 is trending, and everybody's reporting it. That is crazy, though. But realistically, I 100%... Okay, one, if you believe this is 100% for GTA 6. Two, if you believe it's not for GTA 6. I 100% believe it's for GTA 6, but if I want to report the news, I gotta tell you straight up that, yep, they never said GTA 6. But they started the stream off by saying the next GTA game is actively under development, right? We know it's for GTA 6, but they never said GTA 6. If that makes sense. But we know it's GTA 6. Right, guys? Right. That's where we're at. But I'm actually hella excited for this one, man. PlayStation Showcase happening May 24th, in a week from now. I'm gonna stream. Hit the bell for that, guys. And this is, I think, realistically though, when do you guys think reveal is coming then? Coming now. Super Steve, I see you, bro. Now it is up to, now the talk is gonna be official about the game, right? Not that it was never to begin with. We always talked about GTA 6. People talked about it. I talked about it. You talked about it. We've been talking about GTA 6 for over a decade now. But I guess now people are really gonna speculate and rumors are really gonna go wild about the trailer. Realistically, I think the trailer will happen this year now, more than ever. Even before I believe that trailer is gonna be happening by the end of this year, I always said that if it doesn't happen by the end of this year, then the game is probably not gonna come out by 2025. It's more gonna be like 2026. But now they confirmed it. So trailer has to be this year, bro. Has to be this year. So between now, May is over. I think nobody's expecting a trailer to hit this month, right? So let's cancel that out. Maybe it can happen at PlayStation Showcase, but that would be a dream. That would be that's unrealistic. You guys think there's a possibility of us getting a trailer at PlayStation Showcase in a week from now? One, if you believe it, two, if you don't. I mean, anything is possible, but realistically, I don't think that will happen. I'm expecting more like October, September, October. But we're talking about Rockstar. They can come out and drop a trailer out of the blue moon, you know? Is that the saying, blue moon, out of the blue moon? Is that a saying? I believe it is the saying. GTA 6 reveal at summer. Some people are believing Summer Game Fest or summer. I mean, listen, your guess is as good as mine. But I guess we can all agree it's gonna happen by the end of the year, right? Or before the year ends. Dude, the year's almost over. There's not going to be a GTA 6. And not, Destin, we're not talking about GTA 6 coming out this year. We're talking about the trailer right now. They confirmed that the game is coming out in fiscal year 2025, which this is the definition of fiscal year 2025. April 2024, March 2025. I guess nobody believes the game is going to come out April 2024. But it's going to probably be holiday 2024, kind of like in the middle. But it's not going to go further. They're not going to delay it more than March 2025. They can always do it, but currently they're targeting this time frame for GTA 6, and I think that's very good. I think we can wait till 2025, because the second the trailer hits, then the wait is gonna be very short. Yo, H3RX9, thank you for the £2 or €2 for the boys 1 month of vacation of GTA 6, bro. Hey, yes sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Daniel, let me pancake you, swear, like GTA Vice City. What if they don't make a trailer and only gives us the game? Bruh. GTA 6, bro, like, I'm telling you, man, like, this is gonna be the biggest game on planet, dog. You better believe it, dude. they're gonna market like crazy. Already, they don't even have to do anything. The game is trending. Like, everybody's talking about it. Let's go. Yo, if you got Twitter, guys, follow me on Twitter. Pin comment. Man, I'm telling you, bro. This is the year. This is a year for the hype. Next year would be crazy hype too, I suppose. And when the game comes out, it's just gonna be insane. Given if the game is good, I truly hope this game is good. Because if GTA 6 is bad, man, like that, I'm probably gonna quit gaming at that point. Bruh. Probably not gonna quit, but probably gonna slow down. This is why I have like 2 other channels, guys. This is where I upload paranormal and UFO content. This is on my channel page, okay? The reason I started because I love it. B, I want to do something different. And C, if GTA 6 is bad, I'll probably abandon this channel and move over on this channel and this channel. This is where I talk about not chasing the pom-pom and the benefits of not chasing the pom-pom, guys. So check these channels out. You will love it. Different content. Completely, it's not gaming, okay? It's not gaming. Completely different content. If you're into men deserve better, that's my tagline on this channel. Gamer deserve more, because we truly deserve more. But if GTA 6 is bad, I'll probably slow down content on this channel, because at that point there would be no hope. Because, like, let's be real, Microsoft, Xbox, they don't know how to make games. Sony, they got good games coming, but it's like once in a blue moon, like God of War. We're not gonna be getting another God of War anytime soon. I really hope Uncharted gets announced during the showcase. Spider-Man 2 is gonna be hyped, but again, like, let's be real, you're gonna play that once and you're probably not gonna touch it for another year or 2 years. You're probably gonna come back to it years later. You know what I'm saying? Xbox, guys, let's be real, okay? It's not about being an Xbox or Sony pony. Be objective. They don't even know how to make good games. 10 years of disappointment. I'm not the one saying that. You look at Xbox channels, they're talking about it. If they are for the gamers, let's ask for more. Gamers deserve more. We all deserve more, guys. I truly hope Starfield is good. So, and Xbox, if they try to make good games, it's gonna take them years to come out with something. And Phil Spencer, he himself said that, like, even if we make good games, they're not gonna be able to outsell Sony and Nintendo. So, when Phil Spencer, when the head of Xbox is saying that, then truly the hope is at an all-time low. SF, thank you for the 350, my Canadian brother. Thank you, brother. Thank you. I'm concerned not about. So my point is that it's all up to GTA 6 right now to carry gaming. If GTA 6 is bad, then holy shit, dude. Like, I don't know. Call of Duty is trash right now, dude. Call of Duty is trash. Indie games, indie devs are putting out great games, I would say, honestly. It's not all doom and gloom. I truly think the next era of good games is gonna be indie devs. They are the ones that are passionate about the games. And you go back a couple of months ago, I would make fun of indie games, but not like fun in a way where like I'm picking on them hardcore and I'm saying they should never make games. It was more like lighthearted sarcasm. It's like, bro, can we get like real looking games? You know what I mean, right? But listen, couple of months later, I'm learning and growing, right? Learning and growing. Right now, indie devs are making good games. What is up with you guys? Y'all are way too nice today, man. We had Fat Cat dropping like hundreds of gifted members. Yo, Fat Cat, if you're still here, love you, brother. Asif dropping at 350. We have what Mick for UK. Thank you for the 10 pounds. GTA 6, baby. Oh yeah, keep up the good work, mate. Keeping your videos are awesome. Yeah, thank you for the 10, man. Thank you for the 10. Love y'all, man. I truly hope that. But here's the thing, okay? I have a light of hope, okay? It's not all doom and gloom. I don't want to be like 100% negative and be like there is no light of hope, because let's be real, I feel like that after being in this era of like depressing games releases, like unfinished releases full of bugs, 30 FPS, right? Unfinished microtransaction, battle passes, live service to death. I believe that I'm glad a lot of games that tried going this direction failed. I'm really glad that people said no to bullshit. I'm glad that happened, because I feel like that now they're gonna learn, and they're probably, and I hope to God they listen and they see what people like and they try to make good games. But that's probably gonna take some time. But you know what? That's okay. If they learn from their mistakes, that's all what I want. I want EA to learn from their mistakes. I want Activision to learn from their mistakes. Today they came out and they say that classic map is coming to Modern Warfare 2 pretty soon. You wanna know the reason? Because player base decline. and now they are trying to do everything they can to please the player base. It's a W, but a little too late. You know what I mean, right? I wish they started the game off with that, because Modern Warfare 2 had a lot of good shit going. But it is what it is, man. The player base dip, that's when they listen. If because back in Modern Warfare 19, player base did not dip, and they were like, bro, we don't care about your feedback, guys. We're gonna be strong, independent. We don't care. And that's when we never had normal minimap. No, guys, it's not about having a classic minimap. It's more so about devs listening to the fans and giving the players what they want. That's what it comes down to. It's not just about the minimap. We can give F all for the minimap, right? Obviously, I want the normal minimap. It was never a problem. It was never broke. So they fixed what was not broke. But that's basically just the surface. That's just the tip of the iceberg. It's about listening to the feedback, and they treated the fan base like shit, and we all know what happened to their game. Player base decline, understandably and rightfully so. I'm glad people woke up. There's still people saying that Call of Duty is the best game. Guys, it used to be the best. I'm a massive Call of Duty fanboy, but guys, let's not be blinded by nostalgia. Like, and shout out to Norris, thank you for the 5. Let's hope GTA 6 trailer comes on PlayStation livestream. I truly hope it does, but probability of that happening is very low. Although it is not impossible, but the probability is low. But the probability is very high of the trailer happening this year, after what they said, fiscal 2025. It is happening, boys. It is happening between this timeline. If you're just coming on, this is the timeline. Get ready, you're gonna see a lot of GTA 6 videos today, boys. I'm gonna try and make one video and cover all the news and just combine all the good information in that, like make a short video, or probably do like a reaction slash discussion video. There you go, Daniel. Starfield is a clone of a Fallout and No Man's Sky. 2025 is way too long for GTA 6. They had 7 years to create. I mean, it's overdue, but what we're gonna do, we cannot go back to the past. So but the good news here is that it's hopefully, okay, fingers crossed, it's gonna come out holiday 2024 and early 2025. Proud of you, bro. Your videos are full of infos on games. Thank you, Mr. AK. Love you, brother. Thank you, man. Okay, how many of you guys believe it's gonna come out holiday 2024? 1 if you believe that, 2 if you believe it's gonna come out by the end of 2025 or in 2025. Let's just say, okay, 2024, 1 for 2024, 2 for 2025. Doesn't mean like early or end. If you think it's 2025, drop a 2. So drop in another 5. Yo, why are you guys this nice all of a sudden getting tips? I never get tips. Like, stop spoiling me, guys. I don't wanna do you think we will get GTA 6 trailer revealed before the end of the year? Yes or no? I believe it. I believe it. Now more than ever. Now more than ever. I shout out to the homie Fat Cat, man. He gifted like hundreds of memberships, man. Like crazy oil prince guy, man. Yo, what you do for a living, man? Can a brother get like some tips, man? Because you be giving me all the fishes, but teach a brother how to fish so I can get a fish. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, right? Bruh. You've been giving me a lot of fish, man, and thank you for the 5, thank you for the 10. Y'all are crazy, bruh. Battlefield shut down. Now they shut down the mobile. I would say for once EA is trying to be better. Star Wars, listen, here's the thing. We clowned on Star Wars for the performance, and rightfully, bro. Like, it's your money, it's your hard-earned money, okay? It's your hard-earned money. Yo, Juan got that thing. You want that one, bro? Thank you for the 1 month, man. Thank you, man. You Fat Cat, I'm really hoping you get that gold verification soon, because you gifted so much, man. You gifted so much. You're gonna get it at 1 month, man. Super Steve, thank you for the 10. You why you guys? Nah, stop spoiling me, man. I never get this many. I never asked for it. Obviously, it's optional, and I appreciate it tremendously. It will go back right. It will go right back in the channel. But guys, I never get it. Stop spoiling. Okay, maybe 5, 10 here. It's fine, but not like this. That is crazy. Yo, thank you, Super Steve. Love you, man. Love you, brother. Love you, man. But I was talking about EA, right? So Dead Space remake, Pog, W, Star Wars Jedi. The game's quality is good. I feel like anyone and everyone that I'd never played it, but people that played, a lot of them are saying the game's quality is good. It's just the game is not optimized on PC. Sometimes it's not that optimized on consoles as well. But it's one of those things that I mean, we do not deserve unfinished games, but at least the game is quality. Redfall, that's like that's a separate topic, right? 30 FPS, unfinished, bugs, glitches, game on a nutshell is bad. But what? Yo, what the actual F, man? Fat Cat coming in with 20. Yo, shout out to the homie for the tunes, man. Got some indie. And we have the Asif with that 50. What? Juan Garcia with 20? Yo, okay, man, listen. Fat Kid with 20? Yo, I feel like an old prince. Yo, I should go to China right now. Deadass with all that money. Like, bro, let's go to China. Like, how many? One in the chat if you want to go to China right now, bro. Let's go to China and let's buy Take-Two and let's release GTA 6 immediately, dog. Y'all down for that? Like, bruh, like we can go to China and buy GTA 6 for 2 pennies, y'all. Like, that is, I feel like that we can buy GTA 6 for the entire world with that money. God damn, dude. Yeah, love y'all, man. Thank you, brothers. Thank you, man. Someone needs to drop 100. No, you guys don't have to. Just be a member. That's fine to me. Like, members over tips for sure. But thank you all, man. Thank you all. And Super Steve becoming a member as well. Welcome to the Stud Muffin Lounges, bro. What is up, man? Thank you, brother. Thank you, man. People who play GTA 6 on PC might have to wait another year like RDR2. Yeah, that's the thing, though. Everybody gather on, okay? Let's actually gather on, okay? It's time. How many of you guys play on PC? And don't give me this PC Supreme, bro. PC Supreme. We all know what's happening, okay? Console gamers. Dog. Yeah, Larry, thank you for the tunes, man. Thank you for the Bhangra music. Thank you for the tunes, guys. But listen, we all know PC Master Race is getting digged down as well. Just like the console gamers. I'm a console peasant, okay? You asset, thank you for me. Yeah, let a brother talk. Stop the commie music, please. It's pain. This is not commie music, though. That's like Indian Bhangra, bro. You want the real commie music? Let me hit you with that. Let's actually get it, boys. Yo, Asif, thank you for becoming a member. Welcome to the VIP lounges. Toyota, thank you for the 10, brother. Thank you. Love y'all, man. Let me get some commie music playing. Y'all be... I feel like that I have 1 million social credits right now, guys. This right here gives you 100 million social credits right there, bro. But listen, I do believe that PC Master Race is gonna have to wait for GTA 6. I don't think GTA 6 will release at the same time, although it can happen. Maybe this time they're gonna have change of hearts and they might be like, okay, PC Master Race deserve to get GTA 6 day one, just like the console peasants. But knowing their track record, knowing their past history, y'all motherfuckers, y'all suckers gotta wait like a year plus, dog. Maybe even 2 years, because let's be real, GTA 6 is gonna have the massive Lucia Bunda. That Lucia's Bunda, bro, it's gonna be 50 gigabytes on console. It's gonna be more than 100 gigs on PC with the 4K textures. People are probably gonna upscale it to 8K, you know what I'm saying? So, and all the people that complain about a female character in GTA 6, they're gonna be the ones that are gonna be first in line to ask for her OnlyFans, dog. Like, I swear to God, bro. Guys, listen, having a female character, I know most of you guys are stud muffins, but there are 2% beta. So, having a female character in video games does not mean it's woke. It's just that if they chop the bobs off, that means it's woke, okay? That's woke, but having a normal Latina woman with diaper buds, okay, diaper buds, maybe that's like way too out there, but like a normal human. It's a normal human. If they have a normal male and a normal female, that's not woke, guys. That exists in real life. You go walk outside, touch grass, okay? You're gonna see a pom-pom for days, bruh. You're gonna see, don't chase the pom-pom, bro. Let the pom-pom chase you. But if they chops the bob off, that's woke. But if they don't do that, if they have a normal Latina, that's not woke, guys. That's normal. That's normal. What? Yo, I never got 100. Maybe once, but this is the second time. God damn, bro. I don't even have a special. Here we go. Dude, yo, thank you, man. Okay, Fat Cat, everybody. I don't want to exclude y'all, but let me actually just do that. Yo, Super Steve, thank you for the 100, brother. Thank you for the 100, bro. I'll go to China right now, bro. Buy like 50 million social credits and donate. I need to keep 1 million of them, but I'll donate the rest, okay? A little bit to you and to everybody else, man. One in the comments if you want free social credits. I mean, free to you and me, but the homie Super Steve funded. You thank you for the 100, man. Sometimes I see you on the second channel too, man. Thank you, brother. Love you, man. Love you, man. What about what did I tell you? What about Xbox One? Who's gonna tell him though? Who's gonna tell him? Okay, I wanna know from you. W or L? GTA 6 is reportedly not gonna be on last gen. W or L? I don't wanna read chat just yet. I'll give you my opinion real quick. I think it's a W. GTA 6 should not be on last gen. I'm all up for every gamer to play the game. Because let's be real, it's pain waiting for this game. Everybody deserves to play GTA 6 on all their platforms. But GTA 6 is gonna be that game. We waited a decade plus for GTA 6, guys. I'm trying hard to not look at the chat right now. But GTA 6 is gonna be that game that we waited decade for. And trust me when I say this, okay? If you don't have PS5, Xbox Series X, if GTA 6 is on those consoles only, you're eventually gonna get it, and guess what? You're gonna love that a lot more than had it been that GTA 6 was on last gen. Because if it's on last gen, you're gonna complain about poor performance, and ultimately it's gonna sour our mouth. It's gonna be just bad taste all around. So GTA 6, I truly believe it should be next gen only, and PC next gen only, because that means it's gonna be the real next gen game. And GTA 6 is gonna be one of those games. Once we have it, guys, it's not like we're gonna get GTA 7 tomorrow. It's not like we're gonna get it 5 years. We're probably gonna have to wait a decade to get a new GTA. I truly believe GTA is one of those games that needs to be next gen only, because if you don't have Xbox Series X or PS5, once you get those consoles, you're gonna appreciate that more, and you're gonna enjoy that game a lot more. Okay, let's see what people said. W or L? Okay, a lot of people are saying W. Okay, Jeremy says L. Okay, just a couple of L's. Okay, I can live with that. But majority of the chat is saying W. But guess I was forced to get a Series X. When hit you and hitting the wrong emoji, Lucia Bunda too much for all gen. I feel like that on last gen, like, once that bunda loads up, the console is just straight up gonna crash, dude. It's not gonna be able to handle. But again, man, Super Steve, thank you for the 100. My homie Juan Garcia, thank you for the 20. Love you when you also do that in chat. And Asif, thank you for the 50. Fat Cat, you gifted hundreds of memberships, bro. 20 again, Fat Cat, love you, man. Thank you. I feel like GTA 6 is the last installment. Nah, man, it's not. Just like how Fast and Furious is not gonna end. And you know the crazy thing, guys, this is absolutely wild. Absolutely. You know, there's a meme, it's never a last ride, and that's quite true though. Initially we were hearing that Fast and Furious is gonna end like on the 7th or the 8th. And listen, I love Fast and Furious, so y'all can drop L on my ass, I don't care, okay? I love the franchise, but even I know, bro, like, it is time to stop, you know? It is really getting out of hands. But I love that I love the family aspect of it, right? At least they promote family and they do not promote all that woke bullshit that we see nowadays, right? You know what? I gotta give it to that W. That's a W, you know? H3RX9. Yo, thank you for that too, man. Going to sleep, but boys, keep the hype rolling. Can we all agree? At least they're promoting family, even though there's probably gonna be some woke bullcrap, but at least they are trying to put family first. Even if they don't mean to, but they are promoting that, because right now every movie, every agenda that's being pushed around is trying to destroy family values, right? So I can respect that. But here's the thing, right? It was supposed to end. It was supposed to end on the 7th or the 8th. Now we are hearing, and we actually heard like a year, 2 years ago, that Fast and Furious 10 is gonna have 2 parts. I heard this, and I could be wrong. I'd never investigated, but I saw a tweet. And somebody said that Fast and Furious 10 is gonna have 3 parts. Bruh. So initially it was supposed to have 2 parts. Now they added an extra DLC and extension. Know what I'm saying? Crazy. You gotta think of it this way. To the technology and realism they used to make GTA 6. If it were to come out on last gen, I think it will make the game crash a lot because it won't run properly. Yeah, true. Exactly, Iron Wolf. Exactly. God damn, we must stay focused, brothers. We must.
Lord have mercy. We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused, brothers. Honest to God, man. God damn, bro. God damn. Every time I look at the...
Okay, now don't chase the pom-pom, guys. Don't chase the pom-pom. It's 3 parts now. That's what I'm hearing. I could be wrong. Is that true? 1 if it's true, 2 if it's not. Number 12 is coming. Yeah, man. And after that, they're gonna be doing one last ride. Mr. Beast and Christina. We'll be doing helicopters if GTA 6 comes out. I mean, damn, bro. I feel like that hit a lot of people like a wild truck, man. That news hit like a truck, bro. But listen, man, I would say Mr. Beast W friend for you know what I mean, W friend for not abandoning, but L friend for not telling him the real situation, dog, initially, but W friend for sticking with him. So I gotta say, but at the end of the day, man, it's her. So I heard it was 2 parts, but right now I'm hearing it's gonna be 3 parts. Maybe it was a meme post. It can be a meme post. Crazy that we need to think in 2023. Yeah, bro, like it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Shout out to the Fat Cat as well. Shout out to the homie Shave. Shout out to the homie Super Steve W Hundukins. But yeah, man, it's Christina decision. Truly, it's her decision at the end of the day, man. But whatever, dude. Yeah, Rockstar must have learned from mistakes. What the company messed up with Cyberpunk 2077 and launched in PS4, Xbox One. Man, Cyberpunk is one of those games that I was ridiculously hyped for. Initially, I was not. Then I was hyped for. Then I was not. But then, motherfucking Keanu Reeves came out in the city of Metropolis. You know, you're breathtaking. I swear to God, the second I saw his face, my EXE broke that day. Because I was like, bro, I seen that face. I know who he is, but I don't know who he is. But then, 5 seconds later, when my neurons connected together, I'm like, holy shit, that's Keanu Reeves. One of the biggest moment ever. I truly feel like that if Rockstar ever does, they're probably not gonna do it. These suckers, they're never ever gonna do a GTA 6 reveal event. They're just gonna drop the trailer out of the blue and they're just gonna watch the world go crazy. Even right now, they basically said that, okay guys, you know what, we got one of the biggest games coming fiscal 2025. It's not GTA 6, haha, it's not GTA 6. Active development for the next Grand Theft Auto game is well underway. We are strong, we are independent. They just said that, and right now, your hair, Twitter is trending, GTA 6 is trending. It trends all the time, nothing new, but truly, I hope that we get a real GTA 6 reveal event. You know, like how Call of Duty does, like how we're gonna get a PlayStation showcase. I truly want to see that. And imagine, this is what I was gonna say, right? The only way you can top that Keanu Reeves moment from Cyberpunk is if we see The Rock come on the stage and reveal GTA 6. W if you agree, L if you disagree. I feel like that's gonna top. But do we really need it? Does Take-Two really need The Rock? Absolutely not. The game is gonna sell no matter what. It's gonna be the biggest game. But if you wanna, you know, like overtake that Keanu Reeves Cyberpunk moment, it's gonna be The Rock, I believe. And The Rock is probably gonna fit well with GTA, in my humble opinion. The homie Asif gifting 5 membership. Thank you, man. The homie Wetmick for Ricky, Nikki, Rock, Duncan, Turco. Yo, Turco finally getting a small membership as well. Turco has been around the channel for a while. Love y'all, man. Thank you, brother. Thank you, guys. Listen, obviously you do not have to, but I truly appreciate it. If you ever feel like tipping, instead of tipping, just gift memberships, because memberships much more than tipping, right? Because somebody will become a member, you're gonna become a member, and it's just much better, right? But obviously you do not have to, though. You don't have to. Suze, you thank for Suze, what's up? How you doing? Lol, what if Bill Gates announces GTA 6? It's gonna be 30 FPS. And here's the thing, guys, we need to hold this emergency meeting immediately, guys. You know where I'm going with this one, right? Let me actually find a new gameplay scene here. Rey Mysterio looking mask here. Guys, listen, I don't know why. Okay, before I get into that, RP says that I'm an old subscriber, not on my main, but anyways, got a question. Did you hear about the RPC S3 PC emulator, which can run GTA Online PS3 version? I think it's really cool. I'm gonna copy your comment and put on my notepad. This is my first time hearing. I'll Google and look into it. Thank you, brother. Okay, guys, here's the thing. We heard about PS5 Pro coming out in 2024. Holiday 2024, right? And assumptions are, rumors are, that GTA 6 is gonna be 30 FPS on normal PS5, but 60 FPS on PS5 Pro. Oh shit! Oh shit! It's not rumors, it's basically assumption. It's speculation. I gotta let you know straight up. It's just like we're having a discussion. I truly hope this speculation is wrong, but I kind of feel that way. I feel like it. Knowing what's being done to video games in this day and age, I kind of have a feeling that those suckers are gonna make 30 FPS, okay, on PS5, and they're gonna be like, buy PS5 Pro, be strong, be independent, get the PS5 Pro, and you can ultimately play GTA 6 at 60 FPS on PS5 Pro. I don't know why I feel that way. I don't know why. The reason I feel that way is because video games have been trashed recently, right? Number one, trashed recently. Number two, Rockstar has a history of remastering the game. Although I would love to get GTA 5 on PlayStation 6, said no one ever. But they can do that if they, as long as you drop GTA 6, I'm perfectly fine with GTA 5 coming on PlayStation 7, 8, 9, 10, guys. Drop all those GTA. In fact, like, remaster the GTA trilogy, the defective edition, and give us a proper remaster. I want to see GTA 4 remastered, deadass, like a real one. Not talking about definitive or defective edition. I want like a deadass, real ass remaster of GTA 4. Damn it. One, if you agree, two, if you disagree. But after GTA 6. Oh, of course, after GTA 6. I tagged you in a Twitter post. Look, got you. What's your Twitter at? I'm assuming Duncan as well? Yeah, Duncan, I got you. I see you. Will GTA 6 be at the... Okay, so that's the homie Sony Pony MBG. Let me pull the homie Sony Pony MBG. Yeah, I mean, listen, this is what we were talking about earlier. I haven't read the post, but I'm assuming he's talking about GTA 6 being at PlayStation Showcase. The rumors are gonna be wild. I think people are genuinely gonna look forward to GTA 6 as PlayStation Showcase, and it's not a complete impossible idea, but probability is very low. Realistically, very low. But I hope it happens. I'm gonna stream, hit the bell. Will GTA 6 be at the PlayStation Showcase? And I saw your ad, Duncan. Shout out to you. It's not showing up here, but well, it's worth remembering that very first announcement Sony made during the first PS5 Future of Gaming was for yeah, that's true, that's true. But that was for GTA Expanded and Enhanced, and they expanded their butthole with that. And their partnership continuing with the PS5 generation, literally the first ever PS5 announcement from Sony. That is true. Why did I move here? I guess it was the weather. I remember that.
Great to kick today off with a look back at just some of the seminal moments of the last 25 years. And what better way to bridge our past and our future than with a game that's graced every PlayStation console, Grand Theft Auto. It's been a privilege partnering with Rockstar Games for many years now.
Yeah, I'm assuming Rockstar is still gonna partner with PlayStation. They're gonna have marketing rights, more like plays best on PlayStation. I don't think they're gonna have anything exclusive though. Maybe like a different Lucia Bunda, maybe that's gonna be exclusive. Y'all know what I'm saying, right? Bruh. But I don't think, if you ever thought about GTA 6 being exclusive to Xbox or PlayStation, just slap yourself real quick. That's not gonna happen. It's gonna be the biggest game on the planet. But if you think it's gonna be time exclusive, probability is low, but okay, that is one of the possibility. It can happen, but still real low possibility. But if PlayStation has the rights, it's gonna be more like, hey, you know, GTA 6 is gonna get those PlayStation logo alongside it, and they're gonna do this soft marketing. Guys, soft marketing is very powerful. It's something you see on the billboards on the streets. For example, Coca-Cola, right? We all know it's bad for health, but you still drink it. Guys, stop drinking sodas, man. Obviously, I don't want to be the one to tell you what not to do, and I'm not that guy, but let's be objective here. Soda's just bad for you, man. There are a lot of things bad for you, but yeah, cut down on soda, man. Coca-Cola bad, but Coca-Cola is a prime example of it's a huge brand. Everybody knows about it, but they still do these soft marketing where you see the ads. Why do they need to do billboards and ads? Because they want to be in your mind all the time. Because if they are inside your mind, they know you will buy. Maybe not today, but tomorrow you're gonna buy. They just want to be inside your head all the freaking time, and that's basically the soft marketing. That's if truly this time PlayStation is partnering up with Rockstar Games, that's what's gonna happen. They're gonna slap the PlayStation logo on top, and you know, obviously you can buy Xbox, PlayStation, doesn't matter. Just, it's a console, it's a plastic. We know it's a plastic. Like, it's not a religion. You do not have to worship, guys. They don't care for us. They don't care for you. They don't care for me. They don't care for us. They're here just to make money. Understandable, and it's a corporation at the end of the day, so they gotta make money, right? So don't shill for them. You're not gonna gain anything. Maybe like couple of maybe some simple, you're gonna get some, I don't know, internet points maybe if you post on Twitter, but at the end of the day, it's not gonna matter, right? Call of Duty, same thing, right? Why do PlayStation get the rights? Just because it plays better on PlayStation and they want to have an exclusive mode here and there. Although I don't think GTA 6 is gonna have any exclusive mode on PlayStation. Probability is kind of 50-50, I would say. Thoughts? Agree, disagree? You have something to add? For sure, go ahead, guys. Yo, these are the bomb. Yeah, these are definitely the bombs, man. Asif, thank you for the 5 membership. Sheikh, thank you for the 100. Super Steve, thank you for the 100 again. Think of this way. This PS5 showcase is probably gonna be a big showcase, and it's gonna be a long one too, and lots of people talking about this showcase. So I think it's possible, but very low. Yeah, it's possible. Anything is possible, but the probability is what I'm saying is very low. You'll get a crisp retweet, yeah, from the fanboys for sure. Updates first, maybe. And listen, guys, it's perfectly fine to prefer Xbox or PlayStation over one another. It's perfectly fine to be a fan. It's perfectly fine to be a fan of a console, like in a company or whatever, but it doesn't mean you have to be like blinded by you don't need to be a fanboy is what I'm saying. Fanboys bad, fans good. I mean, listen, we all life is short, right? So if you enjoy something, that's perfectly fine. Like, enjoy those 12 teraflops 30 FPS. And I'm joking around. Eventually we're gonna have some duds for a PlayStation as well. You know it, I know it. Last of Us, we saw that being a dud, but admittedly that was only on the PC. It was not on PlayStation. But eventually there's gonna be a bad PlayStation game as well. So there's no point being a fanboy for PlayStation as well. But being objective, right now it's looking good for PlayStation. And this showcase is happening after a year and a half though. It's gonna be big, an hour long. So I'm expecting a lot of good games. Knowing that knowing that a trailer could last anywhere between 2 and 3 minutes, and it's gonna be an hour long, we're gonna have a lot of trailers. But I'm assuming they're gonna have Spider-Man gameplay, and I'm not sure how long they're gonna show that for. I think it's either gonna be, I'm assuming 10 to 20 minutes top. If they go 20 minutes, then we're gonna have 40 minutes left for dedicated trailers. Then we might not have that many. Will you be? Yeah, oh hell yeah, Duncan, I will be streaming, bro. I will deadass be streaming. So if you have not already hit the bell, man, I'm telling y'all, man, finally, dog, we're having this showcase. GTA 6, I guess the marketing is fully in effect right now, and the hype for GTA 6 is fully in effect. You're gonna see a lot of videos from everyone now. I think now it's a green light. What games do you want to see at the showcase? Spider-Man 2, but I think that's happening. I want to see Uncharted. I want to see a new Uncharted. Thoughts, guys? Agree, disagree? Don't do any more Uncharted. It's good that they ended with the Uncharted 4. You think it's perfect they ended the way they did, or you want a new one? You think they're gonna ruin it? If you think they're gonna ruin it, I mean, listen, I don't blame you for thinking that way, but I genuinely want to see it, and I don't think they can. I don't think they are gonna ruin a new Uncharted game. Let's be real, it's way too big of an IP, and the reason I believe it's gonna happen, A, because they've done a movie, B, they remastered, and C, they actually put it on PC, so they're expanding, and D, we actually had a teaser image, and a lot of people actually compared that with like Nathan Drake's daughter, and it's a good comparison. Like, it feels like that Nathan Drake's daughter is gonna play, so yeah, that can happen. I love Spider-Man, grew up loving Spider-Man. Call of Duty killed the fan-made game, bring Uncharted to Xbox. 5 will be Spider-Man. Oh man, Sony will be like, not gonna do that. My man, what up, dude? Yo, okay, no, wrong sound effect, my bad. Yo, Saad, kaise ho, bhaijan? Yo, thank you, brother. Yo, that's the homie Saad, okay? He's one of my employee. He's employee of the year. He's employee deadass. He's an employee of the year, man. And he does my clips channel right now. He does my TikToks and clips channel. Obviously, like, I don't give him 2 pennies. I give them more than 2 pennies, right? Because knowing you motherfuckers, y'all be like, so SKizzle, like, you probably give him 2 pennies, bro. Nah, man, I pay him good, man. I pay him good, man. So that's employee of the year, man. Employee of the year. साद भाई क्या हाल चाल है? ठीक ठाक हो? गांड फट गई? क्या हाल चाल है? मैं आपको क्लिप्स थोड़ी देर में ना भेज दूंगा आराम से, कोई बात नहीं. Ghost of Tsushima 2 should be there. I'm once again asking for a SKizzle Discord server, bro. I want to, but just not getting enough time, dude. I don't know, man. I don't know. Eventually I'll get to it. Eventually, there has been so many things that I thought I'll never do, and then I'm like, okay, gonna do it, you know, gotta get with the times. But I don't know, bruh. Okay, let's actually skip the Michael doing yoga. That's kind of... Let's skip to the next one, bruh. Will all the leaks, do you think the MG3 remake will show itself? Quite possible, bro. Quite possible. Metal Gear Solid, very possible. Very possible. Nah, a good nickel, at least. Nah, I give him more than a nickel, bruh. Dude, I'm an Xbox guy, and seeing Xbox get a W with Activision is awesome. Also seeing Dreamcast got depressing. Guys, I gotta show you this, man. Okay, let's actually talk about this. This is funny as hell, man. I don't know why I get so passionate. I get so goddamn passionate about this, man. I get so goddamn... And guys, I know Super Steve, you talked about it. I uploaded a video, right, while I was live streaming. Guys, this channel is all about UFO and paranormal content. I upload UFO content, creepy TikToks that will make you rethink reality, UFO content, like deadass. If you're into that content, if you wanna... Mr. Ball, ow! I gotta show you this, guys. Yeah, if you're into UFO and paranormal content, check this channel out. Subscribe to this channel, okay? Man, Destin is an Xbot YouTuber, okay? Okay, yeah, this is the one. I never seen the homie smile. He smiled after a week. Look at my guy. He's finally smiling, bro. He is finally smiling. I love seeing that. And this happened. I need to check out Mr. Boss video, for sure, for sure. This is the first time he smiled. He smiled. Oh my God. He smiled after EU approved the deal. Because listen, Redfall, Redfield, Xbox got so many L's. Phil Spencer accepted defeat, dog. The homie was down in the gutter, okay? Xbox truly needed this W, honestly. They needed, right? Finally smiling. Listen, man, I love the homie. I love seeing the homie smile, man. After a week of depression, he's smiling. You wanna see what happened? Let me actually get it. Ow! Ow! Yeah, he's smiling for that one, but this is funny as F, bro. And listen, I got none against that, guys. I got none against that. Listen, it's your opinion, it's your opinion. If you think the deal shouldn't go through, it's your opinion. Right? I'm not gonna be mad at you. If you think the deal should go through, it's your opinion. At the end of the day, guys, like, truly doesn't matter what you say and think. At the end of the day, the regulators are gonna do what they want to do, right? So it's not in our hands, right? This is some of the funniest thumbnail ever, man. Listen, even I do facial expressions doing YouTube. Guys, I'm not gonna deny it, dude. I gotta do faces like that too sometimes. Drop a big L for me, but guys, don't hate the player, hate the game. Don't hate the player. I don't hate Dreamcast guy. He's playing the game. Xbox just won, so you can see the homie Destin, the homie Destin smiling, the homie Dreamcast guy saying, "Oh no." So yeah, man, it's kind of wild, man. It is kind of wild, man. Sony Pony Xbox situation is kind of wild, bro. Yo, thank you, SKizzle. Thank you, Sadbhai. Thank you for linking. Yeah, Scary X. That's for the paranormal and UFO content. How many of you guys are into the UFO topic? 1 if you are, 2 if you're not, and it's fine if you're not. How many of you guys find that topic fascinating? I do find that topic very fascinating. That's why I created a new channel. I have PS5 though. Sony's fighting before 24th because Rockstar don't share their secrets with no one. Okay. I don't care about the deal. I just don't want them to make games that were previously available. I personally don't care in a sense, but I also do care in a sense. I care in a sense of YouTube because obviously you guys want the news. I also get very optimistic when, or not optimistic, I get very passionate when they come out with 30 FPS game. I love the sauce. I love the drama. I'm gonna be honest, I definitely love the drama whenever there's like bad Xbox news, whenever there's bad PlayStation news. I know fanboys are gonna come out and it's always good content. Guys, here's the thing. I will say this. Fighting over games, some of the dumbest thing ever we can do as a society, as a human species, but it's objectively way better than having a WW3. You don't want to see that bomba drop, okay? I would say fight over consoles. Let's not drop a let's not drop a nuke, okay? Let's not do WW3. And honest to God, man, it's kind of retarded, but it's funny as fuck whenever console fanboys fight. it makes for good reaction discussion content. It just makes for good content overall. Like seeing that Salt coming in, it's always this fun. I used to hate it, but now I love it. It's one of those things, right? Like it just you do not know the outcome. You do not know what's gonna happen till it happens. No, that's a bad analogy. SKizzle take. I cannot think that properly right now. But there's an analogy that is in my mind, but it's not coming up right now. But you guys know what I'm saying. You guys know what I'm saying. I don't even have to talk. Yell 500 IQ. Has the call happened? Yep, Kylie, and GTA 6 is happening between April 2024 and March 2025. Dead ass, unless they delay it, which is a possibility. But dead ass dog, it is happening. Okay, let's see Mr. Boss for the win here. He made a video, right? Let's see. Hello guys, Mr. Boss for the win here. Welcome back to it, man. There's gonna be so many GTA 6 videos, man. I need to make one as well. I need to make one of my GTA 6 video as well, guys. Okay, let's see. Let me go full screen. All right, let's get the volume set up. Okay, here we go. GTA 6 dudes.
To Take-Two Interactive's Q4 2023 earnings call, we basically have a release window of when Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to be coming out. We also heard
this time deadass
directly from Take-Two Interactive, parent company of Rockstar Games, about the development and an update on that, and a whole lot more. So let's begin with Rockstar Games' parent company, Take-Two Interactive, basically doubling down that all things are still full steam ahead on the next GTA title. As on the earnings call, they said this: active development for the next entry in the Grand Theft Auto series is...
Man, this is such a yikes. They said the same exact thing last year, but they said this again today. But alongside that, they also said fiscal year 2025. So I'm glad they said that. If they only ended today's call with this last year post, then I think a lot of people would have been mad. But I'm not mad. I don't think anybody's mad. Everybody's kind of hyped right now, so...
is well underway. Now, if you're wondering why that sounds familiar, well, that's because that's the exact same thing that Rockstar said when they first talked about Grand Theft Auto 6. Remember, they said, with the unprecedented longevity of GTA 5, we know many of you have been asking us about a new entry in the Grand Theft Auto series. With every new project we embark on, our goal is to always significantly move beyond what we have previously delivered. And we are pleased to confirm that active development for the next entry in the Grand Theft Auto series is well underway. So they essentially have not shared anything new, even though they said we look forward to sharing more as soon as we are ready. So please stay tuned to the Rockstar Newswire for official details. So apparently they are not ready, but it looks like things are not going back.
When will they be ready? That's the thing though. When are they gonna be ready? Looks like that they're never ready. You still believe we'll be able to head to South America? Quite possible. I believe that was one of the leak as well. But listen, man, I have not played. I'm not gonna claim I have played. Fernando played it. Ask Fernando. I think he will answer you for real.
I guess you could say at least they are going forward, as again Take-Two Interactive has doubled down and said active development for the next entry in the Grand Theft Auto series is well underway. Now, in addition to that, there was a very interesting quote that basically gives us a good idea of when GTA 6 is going to be coming out. So this is what Take-Two Interactive had to say here. They said, for the last several years, we have been preparing our business to release an incredibly robust pipeline of projects that we believe will take our company to even greater levels of success. In fiscal 2025, we expect to enter this new era by launching several groundbreaking titles that we believe will set new standards in our industry and enable us to achieve over...
Hopefully that's not going to be setting new standards for the shark cards. Let's just be real about that. What about Dubai? Dude, honestly, I would love a GTA game be set in Dubai. I think that would be insane. Thoughts on that? Tokyo, Dubai, I think would be two of the best settings for GTA. I know some people would say London, and I don't want to drop a deuce on my London homies out there, my UK homies, but like come on, dog, like dog, like Tokyo and Dubai, you cannot top Dubai and Tokyo though. They can do London. Yeah, there we go. Ow! We have Oil Boy 1-3 with the London. Yeah, I'm not Tokyo and Dubai first. Then we can come back to London.
$8 billion in net bookings and over $1 billion in adjusted unrestricted operating cash flow. We expect to sustain this momentum by delivering even higher levels of operating results in fiscal 2026 and beyond. Okay, so let's break that down into some terms that we can understand a little bit easier. The first is that
maybe Chicago as well. Ohio, I don't know about Ohio. Maybe they can do Chicago. Chicago, they can do Chicago, I think.
They plan on making a ton of money. Obviously, $8 billion, that is an insane amount of cash. And let's start with that amount of cash because it is a serious jump. For one, Take-Two's net bookings this past fiscal year reached $5.3 billion.
London got no guns and 5-star police if you pull out a butter knife.
Bombocard!
To be honest, like, let's be real, right? If GTA 6 is set in London, they're gonna probably pull a butter knife. That would be insane. I don't think they will ever make a GTA game anytime soon. In London, man. Like, imagine pulling a butter knife, bro. But honestly, man, whatever, dude.
A record annual high. Now, notably, this record was reached thanks to the contributions of Zynga, which Take-Two Interactive acquired last year. And prior to this, Take-Two's regular annual net bookings were looking roughly in the $3 billion ballpark range and steadily rising. It took the acquisition of a major mobile developer to see them leap over $1 billion in the space of a single year. So to achieve a goal of $8 billion, Take-Two would need to make significant acquisitions or...
Sanfear and Las Venturas could be good again. Here's the thing, guys. I'm not gonna be mad. I'm not mad. In fact, I want GTA 6 big time. But truly, though, I wish it was not Miami. I wish that it was a new setting, to be honest. Because Vice City has been done a bunch of times. For sure, not in like the HD era. So I'm not mad at all. I want a new GTA game. You want a new GTA game. I think Miami is a good setting. But I truly hope that going forward in the future, I truly hope they do something new. I wouldn't mind Las Venturas because it's Las Vegas. They can do it in high quality, in like real life graphics, because Miami is gonna look very good in GTA 6, right? But I also want new cities. I also want new settings. Agree, disagree? I would love Dubai, Tokyo, new countries. They can do different, maybe Chicago, like a different city that's never been done. Just do different cities. Also, I also have a feeling that they're not gonna go outside of the US because different country laws, different restrictions, this and that. And US is basically the hotspot. I would like GTA Tokyo. Yeah, me too, man. Me too. Dubai, Tokyo. Just something that we have not seen, right? Something that you do not see in games that much nowadays. Every game is kind of like set in the US. Not every game, but you get the idea, right? What would be Chicago's parody name be? That's all it's gonna be, bruh.
Release nearly double the amount of games it historically has, or released at least one absolute giant of a game, which of course would be Grand Theft Auto 6. Now, while Take-Two Interactive doesn't explicitly name GTA here, it's hard to imagine any other title doing this amount of work for them. And they even talk about fiscal 2026 and beyond, and we'll talk about what those realistic dates actually look like, but they even say Take-Two expects to do even better in its takings the following year. So you would imagine that would be the multiplayer version of Grand Theft Auto Online 2.0 or GTA 6, or even a new version of the game, whether it be like for the PlayStation 5 Pro or Xbox Series XX or whatever, or even PC. So that's what it looks like right there. Now, if you're wondering when fiscal 2025 is, this is actually April 1st, 2024 through March 31st, 2025. So according to this, it is realistic to expect Grand Theft Auto 6 to come out as early as April 1st, 2024, and as late.
But it's not gonna happen. Like, let's be real, dog.
Stop the cap.
It's not happening in April. It's not. But I see why he's saying that, because that's fiscal year. That's what they said.
As March 31st, 2025. Now, you would probably expect, and we can likely guess, that there's some middle ground here that's going to be met. It might be holiday 2024, or it might be spring 2025.
Honestly, man, even if they put out the game in March of 2023 or 2025, not 2023, bruh. March of 2025, I'm down with that. As long as it's not holiday 2025, I'm down with that. You're gonna head out. Yeah, I feel like I wanted to end the stream as well for a while now. I think I'm gonna call it here. All right, guys, let's call it here. I'll make a short little video later on, probably on this one, or maybe something else, because there's a lot of news going around, like Activision, like, I swear to God, man, PlayStation got confirmed, or maybe I'll make a short little gaming news video with all the news, or whatever. I'll see what I'll do, but I'll see you guys in a bit. If you guys have not seen yesterday's video, we had a lot of disasters. Definitely check that video. If you wanna, I'll link you that video. Guys, check this video out in the comments, in the live chat. And I'll see you very shortly with a new video later on tonight, okay? Take it easy, guys. Love y'all. Toodles.